I want the nigga from the north.
If they didn't do
Jermaine, I don't want you. You're not. I don't want the nigga from North Carolina. I want the nigga from north of the American border.
No, Rory and Ma.
No,
are we on?
We're here. We are here.
Are we on?
Recording. We're on. Rel, we're recording, right? We're good. Rel says we're good. We're good. Listen,
that
man,
mirror can't save you now.
I just want to know. Well, first of all, Rory, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you as well.
You were out of town over the weekend. You were in lovely Montreal, Canada.
I was.
Your first time. How did you enjoy it?
Wasn't my first time in Montreal.
Oh, wasn't? I thought that was your first time in Montreal.
No, I went there when I was younger.
Oh,
like as an adult.
Well, as an adult,
Yeah.
it's different now. So
It was cool. I mean, we were in the studio for the most part, but I love Canada. I would move to Canada, all that other shit, whatever.
Yes, love it. My
But
favorite city.
What was crazy when I was in Montreal was they were live streaming Dreamville Fest.
Okay. You didn't expect to see that over the course.
There's a lot of things I didn't expect to fucking see.
No, we're going to get into all of that today. Today, we're here to talk about, we're going to have a very progressive, a very informative, a very maybe debatable. You know, we're going to have one of those talks today. We don't need no, Damaris, take that off the screen. We don't need that shit today.
This is for hip hop. This is not for the Eclipse.
Well, the eclipse happened last night. I don't know if you were part of the live stream. The actual eclipse. I wish I had these glasses. Rory was kind enough to get me some eclipse glasses today. We are experiencing a solar eclipse today again. Last night we experienced one as well, but these are for the solar eclipse later on today. But
do we start what, Thursday night?
Let's start Thursday night.
Let's start Thursday night, right?
After we left the studio.
After we left the studio, let's start Thursday night. All right, what did I do Thursday? I had some kava. I went to the gym when we got home.
What did you work on? Was it a leg day or?
You know what? That Thursday night was more just like cardio. I did the treadmill. I did the stair climber, and I think I did some free weights after that, just to get a sweat in and kind of, you know. And then once I got back to the laptop, I saw that we got a drop that we weren't even expecting.
Yeah.
You know, we love when we get an unexpected drop, right? So I see Cole drop the might delete later. I said, oh.
At midnight, I ignored my girl. I stopped paying attention to my child.
Yeah.
I went to the corner because J. Cole had finally replied to Kendrick Lamar.
Rory was.
I was an awful
people.
parent. I said, fuck my kid. It's rap beef time.
Rory,
Kia, you don't understand what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Tend to our child. I am here for hip hop. Because we thought it was fucking back.
We thought it was back. It
for
felt
2 days.
Good. It felt great. It felt like
you're getting ahead of yourself.
This was a lot of. This felt like a lot of. This felt like, okay, the titans that we have in our culture and in the art right now, the quote unquote big three. Somebody has finally engaged Kendrick and said, okay, let's do this, right? So we felt great. This is going to be some of the best rapping, some of the best lyricism. Go back a little further when all of this started. I expressed how I didn't think that the verse that Kendrick dropped, I didn't think it warranted a response. I thought it was cool. I was like, oh, y'all know how I felt about it. I was like, that's cool.
From
whatever,
Cole,
whatever.
I could see that perspective.
No,
maybe
from both of them.
you don't reply.
No. I felt that way from both of them. I was like, it's not that, it wasn't that crazy. He didn't really go that hard, but whatever. Everybody's like, nah, they got to respond. Okay, cool, whatever, right? So from the gate, I said I was very interested in this because we had never seen Cole battle tested. We saw Drake battle tested a couple times. Whatever side y'all think he ended up on, whatever, y'all could debate that. This is not what this is about today. So we were like, okay, because Kendrick is a lyricist, right? Cole, out of the three, you know, people kind of feel like obviously Drake is the biggest artist, but he's not the better lyricist, right?
He doesn't get the same credit that Kendrick and Cole.
As far as lyricism goes, right? Cool. So Cole decided that he was going to respond, right? So now I didn't even know the record had dropped until I didn't know about, I knew the project dropped, but we knew the diss track was the last song. And Rory was like, yo, 7-minute drill.
Skipped right to it.
So I went straight to it. Downloaded it. I said, okay, let's go right to it. We can get to the other shit later, right? Go to it. I'm like, okay. I wasn't mad at it. I felt like it was a little, why are you sending a warning shot to somebody that clearly doesn't need a warning? He wants smoke. That was kind of odd. I was like, sending a warning shot to somebody that doesn't want a warning, that's ready to fight. I just didn't understand that. But I said, okay, I'm not the rapper here. I'm not the guy. So I said, okay, let them have their moment. Cole drops his record. I listen to it. I like it. Couple of bars on there. Some things I didn't like. I didn't like trying to take Jay's blueprint of how he went at Nas and all. I didn't like those bars. I thought Cole was a little more creative than I see what he was trying to do. It's like a nod to the old rap beef, and this is the new era. I get it, but I was kind of like, I could have did without that. But overall, I just felt like it wasn't enough venom coming from Cole. It wasn't enough venom in his pen.
Okay.
Pause, right? So I said, but then these guys are cool. So we know this is not going to go, but so far, this is not going to go into the streets. Nobody's going to be touched. These guys, for the most part, respect each other and are cool with each other. So I said, okay, Cole did, he did, whatever, right? But then I started thinking about it, and I said, I think Cole put himself in a dangerous position with this. Because you can't play with somebody and send a warning shot to somebody that has obviously had more time to prep and get ready for this battle. Kendrick was, the way he came out, his energy on like that, he wasn't on tour. He wasn't recording. It was like, all right, I'm coming at y'all. And the interesting thing about all of this is, as things have transpired, is that all of this can be pinpointed back to J. Cole started all of this. This is the interesting thing. J. Cole dubbed the big three, right?
Okay.
J. Cole said that. J. Cole said the big three, me, Dot, Drake, whatever. He did that. On his first #1 song, he put Kendrick's name. So he directly attached Kendrick Lamar to his first #1 record. Okay. No doubt about it, right?
But now you can't just erase these shots that have been going back and forth from Kendrick and Drake to each other, though.
No. We stay focused. We're talking about Jermaine, Josiah Cole, whatever.
Yes, that is as accurately his middle name, yes.
Right? So he dubbed the big three. He dubbed himself, Kendrick, and Drake as the big three.
He did not dub that. The listeners have been dubbing them that
fuck
for
the
years.
listeners.
But he was the first one to say it.
He
out of
put
the
it on record.
Okay,
He's the
he put it
first
on
one.
wax. Okay.
So he dubbed it. He coined it. He made it official on his first #1 song. This is the big three. So then when you hear his diss record, I'm like, but the interesting thing is now you're challenging Kendrick's catalog, but you just dubbed him part of the big three on your first #1 record.
You can think that he's one of the best rappers in the world and not think that he has the great
Stop
catalog.
right there. No, you cannot.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
You can't call me the big three and then I'm not one of the big three if my catalog is terrible.
He didn't say his catalog was terrible.
Excuse me?
He didn't say his catalog was terrible.
What did he say?
Your first shit was a classic. Your last shit was tragic. Second shit put us to sleep, but they gassed it. Your third shit was massive, and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind, but now I hit mine.
He said 2 out of 4 were good.
Then said, now I'm in front with a comfortable lead. Comfortable lead.
Sounds like to me he shitted on him, right? Cool. Let's stay with me. Stay focused. No, because we're here to talk today. Stay focused. He just dubbed this man part of the big three in the culture.
He said he's still doing shows, but fell off like The Simpsons. With the highest grossing tour in rap history.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm confused. I'm hearing all of this. I'm hearing these niggas was on FaceTime for 4.5 hours after the Like That record came out. I've been hearing a lot of shit the last 3 weeks, right? Paying close attention to this thing. So I'm like, okay, they're friends. No, this is not going to the streets. This is going to be a great rap battle. This is going to be straight bars, straight lyrics, straight music, something that needs to be inserted into the culture because we feel like that type of hip hop is lacking today, right?
Yes.
Cool. We get the 7-minute drill record. So I'm questioning because now it's like your first #1 song is going to always be associated to Kendrick Lamar because you dropped his name as you being on his level, as he being on your level, right? You, Drake, and Cole. Now you're saying that his catalog is, he's not that good. You're not on my level. Okay, I like it. Not the venom that I was expecting, but I said, okay, I could see where he's kind of trying to put Kendrick in his place.
Okay.
Like, bro, leave me alone. You don't want this problem, right?
1 second. Before we get off of this, I know you're on your timeline shit, but I do want to talk about the actual diss song, right? You had some words. You said that it wasn't venomous. Rory was gassing it a little bit because he flaky. He switched sides.
Oh, for sure. I know. I'm a hoe. I'm a click hopper. Like, whoever I like at that moment. Like, when Drake comes on Thursday, I'm going to be OVO. I was Dreamville on Thursday night. I actually came in here to defend Cole before the Eclipse that happened last night. I thought it was a good little jab after Kendrick just threw him a jab. I think Drake needs to come out the gate crazy because Kendrick talked about him crazy on that record. All Kendrick said to Cole was, it's not the big three, it's me. So I thought it was a good first jab. I don't think Cole needed to come out the fucking gate crazy. He can check the temperature real quick. I thought it was okay.
And Maul disagreed, if I'm not mistaken. You disagreed that he should have came straight out the gate.
You have to. You have to. And you know why? Because you're talking to somebody that is prepared. You're talking to somebody that wants this. You don't have to warn nobody that's already in the gym on the layup line. You don't have to say, yo, you keep fucking with me. We're going to play one-on-one. He's in the gym already, nigga. You don't have to tell him, yo, keep playing with me. And I'm already in here. I've been waiting for you niggas. Who won it first? Why are you wanting somebody that has that energy? Was weird to me from the gate. Where I'm from, you don't let a nigga that swing on you say, yo, listen, don't do that again.
But he didn't really swung on him. He swung it in.
It wasn't a haymaker.
Drake and Cole went to break it up, and Cole got popped real quick.
Nah, that ain't what happened.
It's like they were fighting at his birthday party. He wasn't in the fight, but it was at his party.
That's not what happened. Y'all got to stay focused. I know y'all Dreamvillers. Stay focused. What happened was
That's crazy.
What happened was J. Cole dubbed the Big Three on his biggest record ever. He dubbed the Big Three. He named the three. And one of the three that he named said, fuck you, nigga. You not on my level. Fuck your Big Three. That's where Kendrick went with it. Fuck your Big Three. It's just Big Me, nigga. You're not on my level. Oh, shit. Now it's interesting. Because that record, that's cemented in your record. You showed him love on your first number one. And he came back and told you, fuck you, nigga. You're not on my level. Maybe I'm listening wrong, Benner. I don't know. I'm just the hip hop I'm from. You show me love and extend your hand and I spit on your hand and then you say, don't do that again.
He did say, I'm hesitant. I love my brother, but I'm not going to lie. Powered up for real. That shit would be like swatting a fly.
All right, so with all that.
He called Kendrick a fly.
All right, cool. So with all that, let's fast forward now a little bit. Just a little bit, right? Everybody feels like Drake is the one that needs to respond.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, they called me an OVO dick rod. They called me everything over the past few weeks, right? But it's clear as day. Kendrick never felt like Jermaine was on his level. Kendrick wants one person out of this. One. And you know who he wants? The kid from Canada. He doesn't think Jermaine was ever on his level. Maybe he didn't want to say it because we cool. So he said it in a way like, you know, I don't really, fam, he was looking around J. Cole. I want that nigga standing behind you.
Yeah, I'm with you. Because if
I want the nigga from the north.
If they didn't do
Jermaine, I don't want you. You're not, I don't want the nigga from North Carolina. I want the nigga from north of the American border. I want the nigga from Canada. I want the maple leaf.
Why he laughing?
I want the owl. Tell the owl to come out the tree. That was clear as day to me. So I understand why everybody, and to me, that's what I'm trying to tell. Everybody knows who the top dog. Just say it. Because y'all only wanted one nigga to respond to this. Nobody wanted J. Cole to respond.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I want him to reply for the sport of it.
No, you didn't. But
Drake is the one I'm looking at.
Everybody is waiting for one person to respond. We was happy that Cole responded. Yeah. We took it. Okay, Cole, jump on out there.
Drake is the one that got the drink thrown in his face. Cole just got splashed. So yeah, we're waiting for him to swing.
But slow down.
Jamal's point, if there's no first person shooter or that tour,
slow down.
I don't think we get
if we don't get
straight even at Cole.
If J. Cole never says the big three, me, dot, whatever he said, Kendrick doesn't even have that verse on like that. Doesn't even happen. So, like I said, J. Cole, this is really some shit that you kind of ushered into the legacy. You kind of like made way for this to happen. So cool, you're a part of it. The big three got to go at it. Let's see it. But we really only was waiting for one person to respond. And still to this day, we only waiting for one person to respond. Even after the J. Cole track came out, we want to hear what Drake has to say. Why? Because y'all could sit here and try not to admit it if y'all want. There's only one guy that everybody knows is the top dog, and it's the kid from the north. So now here we are, Dreamville Fest, right? Friday, I get a message around 8:30. Yo, come to the show tonight. Nigga, it's 8:30. But fuck it, I'll go to the show, man. Why not?
This is the Scorpion tour? Or it's all a blur?
It's all a blur.
You like 2 tours behind, baby.
Friday night, right? Yo, come to the show tonight, bro.
Dogs, scorpions. I can't keep up with all the animals that he names his fucking albums after.
So I'm like, damn, do I want to go to this show? I'm like, This is a push. It's all the way out in Newark. I'm like, all right.
That's real funny to me, but we'll talk about it later.
That's where she lives.
Yeah, down the street.
Hold on. So listen, I wasn't going to go. It's 8 o'clock when I get this text message. Doors opened at 8.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I live an hour and 20 minutes from Newark. So I'm like, damn, do I want to go? But I'm like, you know what? I just felt like I should go tonight. You niggas know I don't go out. I don't go to no shows. I don't do none of that. But if somebody, if the guy who showed is inviting, it's disrespectful to be like, yo, I'm not going. It's a little disrespectful. Last show of the tour. All right, fam, I'm coming. Cool. Get to the show. See my nigga Fab. Me and Fab talking the whole night. Me and Fab standing talking the whole night. He's with his sons. I'm like, dog, this is the flyest shit you ever did. You hanging out with your sons now. Like, this is fly shit.
Oh, good to know that Drake and Fab are like cool.
Oh, yeah. They should have more records together, but we'll talk about that another time.
I thought they didn't like each other.
No. It's all good. So after the show, having a conversation.
Party? Okay.
Having a conversation, and I'm just like, trying to figure out what's going on, man. What can we expect? And he might get mad for me talking about it, but he know he my nigga. I asked Drake one question. I said, yo, you going to Dreamfest this weekend? And he gave me an answer that was kind of like weird Friday night hearing it, but Sunday night made all the sense in the world. He says, I don't know, should I? Because it's weird right now. Like, are we performing the record? Can we ever perform first person shooter? And he has to change the bar now. He has to shit on Kendrick now. So we gonna shit on Kendrick every time we do the record?
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
And nobody wants to hear us together unless we're dissing Kendrick. That's just where it's at. Niggas don't want to hear new records.
It's a fair
Niggas
point from the boy.
don't want to hear old bops, old jams. It's a nigga in Compton that wants smoke with both of you niggas, and you niggas is in North Carolina having a bromance.
Yeah. And he's doing Mexican burpees in Compton right now. Right now. This current moment when we say that.
This nigga just put out a 7-minute drill record that was kind of like a pillow fight, but okay, whatever. At least he stepped in the gym. He's in the gym. Drake, the world is waiting for you to respond. But Friday night he says, I don't know. Should I?
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, if you don't, I think Cole is going to feel a way about that.
Was Drake, I'm going to really try to get you to snitch. Did Drake find out about 7-minute drill with the rest of us? Or he had spoken to Cole?
I don't know, but we spoke maybe an hour after the record came out.
Okay.
Thursday night. So I don't know if he heard it already. I don't know. I didn't ask that. But I said, yo, if you don't go, I think Cole feels a way about that. He's like, yeah, probably. He said, but I'll talk to him. Because I just think right now it's just weird. It's just like a weird time. The timing is weird with this because no matter what we do, no matter what records we perform, if we don't diss Kendrick, people are disappointed. So I don't even know if we should even be seen together right now on a stage. Mm-hmm. We have to do first person shooter. I like Evil Wick. What's the number one? Evil Man? What's the number one?
And the Deluxe?
Yeah, I like that record.
That record's
I think they should perform that. But whatever. They have to do first. It's a number one record.
Drake is very self-aware in that regard. If they went up there and performed first person shooter, we look at
They have to do first person shooter. Cole, you have to change that bar. You just shitted on this man's catalog. So now every time you do this record, you can't be saying he's part of the big three. You just shitted on him.
But you can't change. I don't think he should change the bar.
This is why what J. Cole did from the gate with 7-minute drill was wrong. This is why. Because no matter what you say right now in this record, you already gave me my props. You can't shit on me. This is why Kendrick is prepared. Because he's thought about all of this. What he gonna say about me? I ain't shit. You already dubbed me part of the big three, nigga. You stamped that.
Okay, but all three of them, there's footage of all three of them complimenting each other.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that.
So I see what you're saying, but
fine. But now when you're diss record, you can't shit on my skill.
He didn't shit on skill. He shit on my catalog.
That's shitting on my skill.
Not exactly.
Yes, it is.
Not exactly.
If my catalog is whack, what skill do I have? My catalog is trash. What, I can sit here and put more words together than all you? It's a bunch of niggas that could put words together. We talking about the big three, the biggest three niggas in the industry. You can't shit on me. You can't give me my props on your first #1 record and then shit on me and your diss record in the same breath. Now you look funny.
To your
now
point,
it look like you like one of the girls where they break up with a nigga. He got a little dick. I was with you for 7 years. You took this little dick for 7 years. Now we not together, and all of a sudden my dick little. It just looks a little funny. That's all I'm saying.
Well, the dick was always little. I just loved you.
Cool.
The catalog was always iffy. I just loved you.
Okay, if that's how you want to.
I always loved your butterfly.
Have that, right? Have that. Cool, great. But now you go on stage and you tell everybody that you couldn't sleep for 72 hours because you dropped a diss record. You told a sold out Dream Fest that was there to champion you. They love you. We've been riding with you from Dollar in a Dream. We've watched you mature into this loving father. Everything. We're here, Jermaine. Let us know what we're doing from this point on with this nigga from Compton. Just tell us what we doing, because we ready. The Dreamers was ready. This nigga said, yo, my spirit wasn't right. I couldn't sleep. I realized how good I was sleeping the last 10 years. Where was this energy for No Name?
Drastically different scenarios.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. Where was this energy?
That wasn't really a battle per se.
Oh, okay. But it just seemed like it was, you had more to say and you stood on it.
My issue's not with what the No Name shit or even him beefing with Diggy Simmons. He has been rapping for the last 2.5, 3 years that nobody better not fucking test Jermaine Cole. He is the greatest rapper. No rapper would even want to fucking play with me. Say my fucking name and it's over for every rapper ever.
So, with all of that being said, Rory, right? I heard 3001. I told Rory, I said, yo, if J. Cole is rapping like this on this 3001, if this is how he's rapping now, I don't know if these niggas rap better than it. I told Rory that a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I said, yo, 3001, that's some of the best rapping I've ever heard from anybody, let alone J. Cole, who I already think is a dope rapper.
He's in the best shape we've ever seen him.
I said it. I said, bro, if he's rapping like this, they got a problem. This nigga, he's in his bag. And then you get on stage in the middle of a rap. This is rap. You niggas, we know this ain't going to the streets, which is why we wanted it, because we know this is staying right here. None of these niggas, nobody gonna get killed. We don't need that. This is just 3 of the dopest we've ever seen getting ready to go at it. And then he apologizes and says, I'm sorry. You could take your best. He said, you could take your best shot at me.
He exposed his chin at Dreamville Fest.
Chin out there, take it. It's all love. So now essentially what you did, J. Cole, you just told us who was the big 3. You, J. Cole, just told us who the big 3 was. And now you just showed the world that you're not on their level. That's exactly what you did last night. You showed everybody and you told everybody, I am not prepared for this.
No, that's not what he said. And granted, I'm not standing up for Cole. I'm not standing up for Cole because I don't like what Cole did. But he didn't. I don't think that was him giving him like, I'm not as good as y'all.
Damaris, this is what you don't understand with hip hop. He could never talk greasy again about no rapper.
No, I completely agree.
He can never say he's the best.
I completely agree.
And the fall off has all that talk on it too.
As a rapper, Damaris, if you can't say that behind the mic, anything else you say is irrelevant. He can never say he's the best. He can never say nobody's better than him. He can never say, yo, they not better than him. Bro, that is over with.
Not wrong.
I tweeted, J. Cole committed career suicide.
That was a little extra.
How was it extra?
He's going to be fine.
I don't give a fuck what he's saying on the fall off. And I'm a J. Cole fan. I don't want to hear that shit. All of that shit is irrelevant.
So I like the EP, Might Delete Later, but I listened to it this morning with new fucking ears after he apologized. And it's hard to listen to now. He's talking greasy through this whole fucking thing. Not even just 7-minute drill. He's just talking greasy the way we like J. Cole to talk greasy.
Listen.
Santa Claus isn't real anymore.
I fuck with J. Cole. Think he's a good dude. Carried himself well his whole career. Never was in no bullshit. Solid.
He's a GOAT.
But what he did last night is something you never do in this culture, in this art. You never step to a battle because he stepped to it. He responded. That's him stepping to it. You never step to a battle and then say, nah, man, I'm going to delete all of that. Now, he did call up project, might delete later, right? Okay. So maybe he felt like before he put it out, this just don't feel right to me. But here's the interesting thing about all of this that I don't think people is looking at. If this was a battle between J. Cole and Drake, I think J. Cole performs his diss record to Drake on that stage last night. I don't think he ever tells us he's losing sleep. I don't think he ever telling us his spirit is upset. I think if this is Drake that he's dissing, he leans into that diss record. He performs that diss record. He stands on that diss record.
Why do you think that? Because Maul thinks that everybody needs Drake in order to have a successful career.
That's not what I think.
So why?
That's not what I think at all.
So why?
I think that niggas think Drake is sweet. I think that niggas think Drake is a nice guy and that it's only so far he's going to take it. For whatever reason, J. Cole is scared of Kendrick Lamar.
I don't think that that's what it is.
He just told us that's what it is.
No, that's not what he said.
What are you talking? He just stood on stage and said, I couldn't sleep for 72 hours.
Not because he was scared, but because that wasn't in his character for him to
Your character, this is rap.
Okay.
This is hip hop.
I'm aware.
You niggas is just rapping. It's just bars. Nigga, put pen to paper, get in the booth, and show us why you feel like you're the best nigga in the game. What are we talking? Losing sleep over what? Listen. What are you losing sleep over, Jermaine? You got a sold out Dreamfest. Your entire hometown is out here to celebrate you.
We should have never.
What the fuck are you scared of?
I don't think it
should have never gave rappers therapists.
I don't think it was fear. I don't think it's fear at all.
Damaris,
I really don't think that it's
fear.
No, I don't think it's fear.
He's scared of Kendrick Lamar.
Do you think it's possible that when somebody says something, they actually mean what they say? Like, do you think that it's possible for someone to come from a genuine place?
I think that it's possible that nigga Jermaine put that record out. It didn't hit like he thought it was going to hit. He was getting killed online as soon as it dropped. I think that he felt like, shit, I ain't got much more than that.
I don't think that.
If that didn't quiet everyone, then I'm fucked.
I think that him and Kendrick are friends. And I think that it doesn't sit right in his. He should. I think if he
all be talk on the phone all the time.
We can all be friends. This is sport.
If Kendrick's okay with him dissing, because they had that phone conversation. The day that Future shit dropped, Cole and Kendrick spoke on the phone. They were fine with going back and forth. Why now is it off your spirit? Because Twitter didn't like it?
I think if...
They want to see blood.
Yeah, it's fucking rap.
They want to see blood. Nigga, we don't want to see y'all fight.
Yeah.
I want to hear y'all rap. Fucking rap, nigga. All these years I've been saying Cole is one of the illest niggas. Man, I'm deleting all that later. I'm deleting all your shit out my iTunes. I want all your posters off my wall. Nigga, I'm not fucking with J. Cole no more.
Imagine going to Maul's crib and seeing a J. Cole poster.
I'm throwing all them fucking Pumas I got. I'm throwing all them shits away. Fuck your Pumas, nigga. I'm wearing Dreamville Pumas. Me. That's how much I fuck with Cole.
And they're yellow.
Maul.
Fuck J. Cole.
Maul.
I wore yellow Pumas for Cole.
Maul.
That's how big of a fan I was.
Not literally. I still fuck with Cole, but he did some suck. Cole, you did some sucker. You had some panties on last night, man. You had some boy shorts on under them fucking sweatpants. You had some Skittles boy shorts on under the motherfucking sweats last night, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm from a different era in this shit. What you did last night, every nigga that's that nigga in the culture that you're in, trust and believe they looking at you a different way today. You could never come back from this. There's no coming back from this. None. There is no, I don't give a fuck what the fall off sound like. He could never remove this stain off his jacket.
It's there forever.
He got to cut his dreads. He got to go back to waves. This nigga got to do so much rebranding after last night.
He got to go back to college. He has to do another 4 years.
This nigga might have to become a doctor. It's so much shit he got to do from the... Bro, it's over for J. Cole.
All right, that's a huge stretch. But
I'm not talking about...
He's going to have a lot of greasy
Can J. Cole
talk.
put out good music? Yes. Of course he can. Can he put together a great album? Yes. He's a dope artist. What I'm talking about when it ain't no cameras and no mics and none of this podcast shit and all of these rappers is somewhere sitting down. He can't sit at that table no more. He can't. Fuck let Nas down. You let every nigga that's ever supported your career down last night. That's a fact. Fuck let Nas down.
Whole Red Storm.
You let everybody that ever supported you, that ever championed you, that ever bought a ticket to your shows, you let all of them down last night. And that's why I said you can never come back from that, because once you do that, once you show us that, because here's the thing, he didn't have to respond. Drake still hasn't said nothing. He still hasn't said it. J. Cole did not have to give a 7-minute drill. He didn't have to do that.
And that's why as the resident Dreamville Cole fan,
all you niggas is out of a job. Because there's no way y'all should have let that nigga go on stage last. Nah, fuck that. I'm here. There's no way y'all should have let this nigga J. Cole go on that stage last night and do what he. Alhamdulillah, my nigga. You was never supposed to let J. Cole hit that stage. You should have pulled every fucking cord that was backstage. Unplug all that shit.
Unplugging shit. You don't even know what you unplugging.
Unplug every fucking thing, man. And Cole even said, I hear my niggas over there like, nah, don't do it. Nah, I would have ran on the stage. I'm tackling that nigga Cole. This is going to destroy your brand. Everything you have is because niggas believe you one of them niggas. We believe you one of the elite. We believe in any era you could have been who you are.
Okay, but let's hold on, because I agree with you, but we are not going to take him out of being one of the elites.
It's over, Damaris.
No, because you can't take away his fucking talent, bro.
If Jordan never beats Detroit, he's not Jordan. He lost to them niggas every year. You can't come to the gym and then say, yo, nah, man, my stomach hurt. I don't think I could do this shit tonight. What? Nigga, we out here waiting. It's lit. We just heard the record.
You called this game.
You did this. You brought us to the arena. You dubbed the big three. He's sitting on the big three. You responded to him sitting on the big three and said, nigga, watch your mouth, because I got 2 classes I could drop right now. We hoping we get one of them motherfuckers tonight. Tell us something, my nigga. What we doing?
I agree.
And I even said, let these niggas battle and then give us the big 3 tour. The biggest tour in hip hop history. That's how this was supposed to go. Y'all niggas spar, whoever we feel is victorious. Cool. Nigga, we on the road next year. All of us, nigga. Come see us live. We performing our catalog, nigga. We got to put these 3 niggas in a soccer stadium. All 3 of they fan bases? This was the coach. This was elevating the whole hip hop. This was it. This was the moment.
You can't do that big 3 tour now.
Big 3 tour. I better not see them 3 niggas together again in my life. I'm fighting Drake, my nigga. Drake, I love you. You my nigga. But I will fight Cole and Kendrick if I see them niggas hanging out. I will fight both of them niggas. Cole, he tall. I'll go for the knees, nigga. I'll pick that nigga. But me and Kendrick, well, I better not see Kendrick hanging out with Cole. What the fuck is this, bro? I'm all for peace. We don't have to keep saying that because we know this wasn't one of those. I knew it.
That's why shit is so
I knew what the Beans and Kiss battle was. I was scared to death. I said, one of these niggas is gonna die. These is real street niggas.
I'm still nervous.
Jay and Nas, I'm like, I could never go to. I got bitches in Queens. I can't go back. That was real beef. That was real beef. These 3 niggas ain't beefing. It's just music, man. What the fuck are we doing here? It's music.
That's where I'm trying to understand Damaris's point of what if he was telling the truth? Telling the truth about what?
Nigga, you couldn't sleep. What the fuck you mean you couldn't sleep?
Okay, so as a peaceful person who loves her friend, they are friends, right? Which I think is what makes it an issue. They are friends. I'm sure that Kendrick said, nigga, yeah, take your best shot. We're friends, whatever. I think seeing people tear apart To Pimp a Butterfly bothered Cole.
What, nigga? You said it was trash.
I know.
Said it put us to sleep.
What you think your fan base gonna do? Yeah, we not fucking with that. You did that.
Being mad because we agree with him is fucking crazy.
You lost sleep because we agreed with you. You lost sleep? Okay. You couldn't sleep because we agreed with what you said.
Speaking of that, did you guys agree with that sentiment?
About To Pimp a Butterfly?
Do you guys think that To Pimp a Butterfly was overrated?
Fuck all of that. That's subjective shit you talking about. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, cool. I'm here to talk about the fact that this nigga J. Cole went on stage last night and bowed out of a fight that the nigga never even addressed you. Kendrick never even addressed you.
You can't say in the record, we wouldn't even be discussing him if he wasn't dissing, and then go discuss him on stage because you couldn't sleep.
What are we talking about?
Take a fucking Ambien, shut up and get in the booth.
Hold on, my glasses are foggy. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? This is hip hop. This is rap. All you niggas got to do is turn on the raps.
Yo, saying
you went on stage and said, I couldn't sleep.
Saying To Pimp a Butterfly put us to sleep and you couldn't sleep is crazy.
You should have put To Pimp a Butterfly on.
What the fuck? Bro, I'm so fucking... J. Cole, I think you're one of the greatest rappers I've ever heard. I'm almost as old as hip hop. Almost.
Damn.
Almost. I know what it's like to come up in this shit. I've seen the best of the best go at it. Sometimes it turns into a whole nother thing that we don't need. Sometimes it just stays music. We know 1000% that this was just only going to be music. I feel like I was robbed of a great moment.
Agree.
I feel like I'm robbed of great music. I feel like I don't even know what this means for the culture past outside of these three. I don't know if because listen, because there's another way that this thing can go. We'll get to that in a minute. But as of right now, the fact that the guy that we looked at out of the quote unquote big three that was one of the more lyrical ones in J. Cole, because Kendrick is probably the most lyrical one out of the three. We thought that was going to be like, we going to really get the lyrics and the performance and the records and this, I don't know if we've ever seen anything like this where there's no real beef. It's just niggas just showing their skill set. This is great. But then you do what you did and you back out of it when you didn't even have to respond in the first place. It's like I said weeks ago, when a girl take you out the friend zone, give you the pussy fire, and then she put you back in the friend zone. What you demon? What are you doing? Why would you do that to me? Why would you engage this battle and then back out of it and go back to the friend zone?
As a Cole stan, that's where I was at with it. Because now, when I first heard 7 Minute Drill, like I was at home jumping up and down on my couch. Not because it was that great of a diss. It wasn't even about that. It was about the fact
responded.
I was happy that he responded because it's like Cole, and this is why Cole is at his peak right now. He's on top of the world.
Is he?
He's finally.
Is he?
Yeah.
Until
last night.
Until last night is what I'm saying. Like everybody's looking to you like, the underdog ain't really if we're talking about in regards to the big three, the underdog ain't really the underdog no more. Like, you're the one everybody's looking forward to. We're all looking forward to your album. This is your moment. Like, you're finally getting the respect from the masses, not just from people who know hip hop, that you deserve. Like, you're on top of the world right now. You dropped a diss. It wasn't a bad diss. People could say it was a pillow fight, whatever. It was still a good song. The project is good. Like, everything is so great. And it's just like, as a Cole fan, I'm hanging from the rafters, swinging from the fucking ceiling fan, like, yeah, say something like he not playing with y'all no more. Fuck y'all. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all sleeping on him. And then you go and do this shit, and I gotta come on to this fucking podcast and deal with Maul looking me dead in my eyes. Like, you make my fucking life hard.
I was excited to come in here and defend Cole. The whole EP itself is fire. I couldn't wait to talk about how good the shit is. 3 sentences last night changed his entire career direction. He has to change every greasy bar that's on the Fallout now.
He could never. This is when I say he committed career suicide, because part of rapping, part of hip hop is being able to say I'm the best and getting people to agree with you because of work that you're putting down. You're proving it. He can't do that no more. Yeah. He can't say I'm the best. He can't even say I'm the best. He could never say that again. He could never say I'm the greatest. Never. That's not career suicide? You can't even, in an art form where everything is ego, show and prove, standing on what you say, standing behind your bars. This is what this is, bro. You can no longer do that. You can no longer say, yo, I'm the best. I'm better than all of y'all. Niggas gonna look around like, who he talking to? We just, nigga, you couldn't sleep for 3 days. You couldn't sleep.
This is worse than Drake having tummy problems.
This is the worst shit I've ever seen. This is the worst shit I have ever seen in hip hop as far as just MCs like rapping. This is the worst shit ever. So I'd had bro, niggas was hitting me like, yo, is this real? So I'm like, there's no way. He said, I thought he was lining it up to be like,
so I thought he was going to say psych and then
drop the record. I thought he was going to be like, drop the record, nigga.
I thought the second one was coming.
I was waiting to hear suck my dick. I thought he was going there. I'm like, yo, he set them up. This ain't real. He about to kill this nigga. We going to get another record right here on the stream. That nigga went into Love Yours. I said no. You don't go into Love Yours after the beef. This beef is war. You Love Yours? J. Cole, you perform one of the greatest love songs after laying your sword down. Pause. Love Yours? We could have got to that after the battle. We could have loved y'all niggas together. I love all you niggas' music. Give us the battle, though. Give us the battle. It's just a battle. We just want to see it.
Okay, quick question. So now that you got hold on, Rory, because now that you got your shit off, you keep saying we want to see the battle. It's just battle. We want to see the battle. Where your homeboy at?
Tell Kendrick drop a record. He gonna see exactly.
Oh my fucking! And that's what I'm talking about.
Tell Kendrick drop a record. I've been on this from the gate. I said none. I said hold on, slow down. I said Cole or Drake didn't have to respond to that that record. We can rewind the tape. I said I don't think that warrants a response. Let me be very clear. If Kendrick says anything to Drake in the next coming days, weeks, or months, we're going to see exactly what this shit was from the very beginning. And I promise you that. Take it however you want to take it. But y'all can keep saying, oh, Drake, he's emotional. He cried at the barbershop. Tell Kendrick Jermaine Lamar to drop his record, and we're going to see exactly who's fit for this shit. That's all I'm saying.
That was probably worse than the barbershop last night.
That was the worst shit in the coat we've ever seen. What you mean, probably?
Yeah.
On stage at your festival? Yo, I couldn't sleep. My spirit,
he brought God into it.
So what the fuck is he talking about? Your spirit wasn't right. Nigga, dude, some sage or something from Kyrie or one of them niggas. I don't know. What the fucking nigga rap?
All the sage in the world, you want me to get sage from Kyrie?
Yeah, Kyrie got the, Ramadan, alhamdulillah, nigga. Like, he got all that right now. Like, nigga, rap though. We gotta have the bars, my nigga. You can't tell me I could drop 2 classics right now on Thursday night and then on Sunday say I couldn't sleep.
It's over for that cat.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what he said.
So, Rory, how are you feeling? Maul's monologued and told us how Jake.
Oh, I love the ISO. Maul smoked that.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Maul went crazy.
I thought we was.
This is better than 7-minute drill.
I thought
this was Maul's 7-minute drill.
Yo, I thought we was on our way. Because see, y'all don't understand, bro. I sat back and I just know.
Share all sentiments that he has.
I just know the capability of these 3 MCs. So I'm just like, are we gonna get a legit classic battle? I thought this was gonna be one of the this was crazy. I seen Beans a Kiss. I seen Jay and Nas. I know what NWA and Ice Cube and I seen all of that shit. You niggas was about to have a legit no street beef. This is just who's the best out of us 3. Oh, this is gonna be dope. We're gonna get records, we're gonna get bars, these niggas gonna go on a tour. I saw the play get ready to happen. I was ready to get an outfit for the show. This nigga said, I couldn't sleep.
Kendrick really might be the boogeyman. The fact that he scares people without speaking is insane to me. Like, he disappears and people are petrified of him.
And Kendrick is dope, but it's just rap. Even if you beat me, nigga, if I feel like we gonna battle, even if I feel like Kendrick could beat me and I'm one of the biggest niggas in the industry, we gonna battle.
Even if it is fear, I would have rather him have gone out by losing the battle to Kendrick than
you have to
the way that he.
You have to. Are you kidding me?
If he took an L, it just is what it is.
It is what it is. Somebody got to lose, but nobody got to do what he just did last night. That was the most left field. I swear to God, I feel like that was all a big joke.
He skipped so many steps because we're supposed to get that speech after 4 or 5 diss records. One person goes a little too far, then Cole comes in like, yo, let's do it for hip hop and let's all be friends and like, let's be a better example for the youth. That's supposed to come next year.
Bro.
How did you already get to crying on stage?
Well, he's advanced.
In 2 days.
He's advanced.
He's advanced.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like, you know, like he's ahead of the game with his mental health. Like he knows.
His mental health? Nigga,
I don't want any rappers caring about their mental health. Sorry.
It's rap. I can understand if...
Rappers got to stop reading Charlamagne's book. Bro, let's get back to this toxic shit, man.
Do you think that it's possible that Kendrick called his phone and told him, like, you violated?
No.
You violated.
No. Y'all got Kendrick fucked up.
You violated. That wasn't no violation.
I think Kendrick giggled at that shit like, all right, bet it's on now.
Man, Kendrick texted that nigga a picture of a fucking EQ or something and said, my nigga, when I press this
picture of an EQ is hilarious.
I'm telling you, Kendrick sent that nigga. No, for real, because we gonna be real. See, I know when niggas is spooked. I can see the niggas' eyes where they done heard some shit or seen some shit and it changed their life. Kendrick texted J. Cole something that changed his life. I'm telling you.
You think Cole was trying to get ahead of some shit?
Bro, Kendrick texted J. Cole something and J. Cole knew, like, I'm not ready for this. I don't know what he did, but he texted J. Cole something or he showed him something on FaceTime and he said, nah, I ain't ready for this.
He probably texted him something short like, do you remember fill in blank? And Cole was like, fuck. I did do that. And Kendrick was there.
Do you think this affects Drake and Cole's relationship?
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
I think Drake is looking at him funny.
Absolutely. Nigga, you started this shit. I never said that nigga was part of no big... First of all, I don't think none of you niggas is on my level. How about that? You or Kendrick ain't on my level. I know that's how Drake feels. But cool, get your shit off in your bars. I'm never going to tell J. Cole to change a bar, but I felt some type of way about that bar being in there on my album. But okay, whatever. Get your shit off. Now here we are. He said, fuck the big three. Nigga, now I'm in this shit because you put me a part of this big three shit. So now here we go. So now you engage first. Okay. Oh shit, Cole jumped out there. He ready. And then you go on the same stage that I was supposed to be on last night.
To perform that record.
To perform first person shooter. And you did that? Drake... Cole better hope he's not in this record. He better hope. He better hope Drake ain't wake 40 up and say, "My nigga, give me 30 more on the loop."
I think that happened
because I'm about to pan fry this nigga.
I do too.
Serum.
I do too.
Are you kidding me? You can't do that.
This the 8th.
You can't. J. Cole can that what he did last night. There's no room for that in hip hop.
So the Beige Brigade is over.
I think Kendrick is.
Excuse me?
The Beige Brigade is over.
I don't know what that is.
Kendrick, Cole and Drake is the Beige Brigade, like the.
Oh, it's over.
The light skin link up.
Yeah, it's over.
The mulatto pop.
That's over. Cole, Drake don't trust none of these niggas now. He don't trust none of these niggas in rap. He don't. Like, I'm saying he don't trust none of y'all. He don't fuck with none of y'all. He not. It's over. With the nice guy doesn't want to be nice anymore.
How's Cole's spirit gonna be when Kendrick drops a record and replies to 7 Minute Drill?
He can't. It's nothing. He already said it. I'm putting my chin out there. Take your best shot. It's all love. You just said this man could slap the shit out you and you ain't gonna do nothing?
Because even then, like, let's say...
What is that? What is that energy?
Let's say Kendrick does reply, which I do think he's going to J. Cole. Cole now can't be like, oh, my spirit's different. Let me reply. Like, it's over now.
This is why...
Now they're literally just gonna jump you.
This is why I said, I tweeted what I tweeted. Cole committed career suicide. Because there's so much shit after this that he cannot do.
Yeah.
He can't talk greasy. He can't claim he's the greatest. He can't claim he's the best. He definitely can't respond to no niggas that go at him. He can't respond to nobody that diss him no more. That's over. All you rap niggas that's nice, y'all all can... Cole is food. He's a plate. Y'all can go get that nigga. He laid down.
Lil Pump tried to warn us. We ain't want to listen to Pump.
I'm just disappointed on the highest level.
My heart is broken.
The highest level of disappointment. The last time I was disappointed, the cute girl didn't come to school when I wore them J's for the first time. And I was like, damn, I wore this outfit. She ain't even here today.
Now you can't wear it again?
I can't repeat this outfit. This nigga said, I couldn't sleep. J. Cole, I couldn't sleep last night. I lost sleep after that shit.
I left the club early. I saw that shit and I said, yeah, I'm out. Sorry.
You can't sleep. Nigga, you got, how many people was at Dreamfest?
100,000, something insane.
What? All these niggas is here to see you.
Bro, I'm so happy I wasn't there. I'd have left early. I'm so fucking happy I ended up not going.
And then Julian like, yo, and Drake is here. No, he's not.
Why you got put siege?
No, he's not. Not because
I was dying in that group.
He's like, yo, he's here. He's backstage. No, he's not. That nigga is in Toronto, home, watching the live stream like the rest of us. Great call. Great fucking call. I didn't understand what he meant by I don't know. Thought that was weird at first. Like, you don't know if you should go to Dreamfest and perform with Cole? Like, that's, y'all just did a whole, it was all a blur.
Did he have a feeling that was coming?
He had a feeling something was, because again.
Something was afoot.
The Barzini meeting. Gotta watch these niggas now. Niggas unfollowing me. I don't know what the fuck is going on out here. Niggas throwing shots. It was like, nigga, I'm on tour. I'm not even thinking about you niggas.
And what's gonna look crazier too for Cole is when Drake does reply. Because now it really isn't the big three. It's Kendrick versus Drake.
Big three? J. Cole showed us last night, I want no parts of this shit. I want no parts of this.
So Cole is no longer a big three.
Fuck no. Fuck, Cole ain't even top 20.
All right.
Are you kidding me? Do you know what this nigga just did last night?
Yes, I was aware, Maul.
Top 3 where? On whose list? Top 5, top 10, top where?
They just keep making it easier for Kendrick. But now if Drake does not reply, Kendrick is the GOAT. I give up. I give up at that. I give up at that point. You guys know how much I have been champion Drake. To the point that I've even maybe discredited Kendrick a little too much in certain takes that I've had.
I can't say that.
If Drake does not reply, Kendrick Lamar is the greatest rapper of all time.
Oh, Drake is gonna reply.
He's replying on Thursday, but I'm saying if he don't.
As soon as Kendrick drops that record, because he got records.
Nah.
As soon as he let one of them, mark my word, as soon as Kendrick let one of them records go and any of that shit is directed at Drake, it's gonna be beef now. Now it's gonna turn into beef. Because Drake is not being nice guy no more. Last time he was nice guy, y'all said, oh, this nigga scared, da da da. You think he don't remember that? He's not playing. This nigga ain't with no FaceTime calls. I'm not going to no Dreamfest. I'm not doing none of that shit. Because I know what I got in my motherfucking in the lab. I know this missile I got ready to go. And niggas is going to feel a certain type of way when this drop. Pause. They're going to feel a way when Drake dropped that record. 1,000%.
You were with him, and this is just my prediction. I think he's dropping it Thursday when Metro and Future drop their deluxe.
I made that prediction.
I think he's dropping Thursday.
It's only one way he drops.
Did he play you the record? See,
it's only
all right.
It's only one. It's only one way. It's only one way this continues, and that's if Kendrick Lamar says anything directed at Drake.
But he already did. And I mean, we could agree to disagree on that.
Before all of this shit happened, I told y'all, I didn't feel like Cole or Drake needed to respond to that like that verse. Didn't think it was like that. Didn't think it was, I didn't think it was venomous. I didn't think it was, okay, he's saying he not in the big three. Okay, cool. Nigga, don't put me in no big three. All right, cool. That don't mean niggas got to jump out there and be like, nigga, suck my dick.
He also said money, power, respect. I'm the only one that got respect. You niggas don't have respect. Y'all linking up. Y'all need to link up to beat me. It's not just, oh, he just said something about the big
Y'all need to link up to beat me.
That's
in regards to Cole, he really only said the big three part. The rest was all just Drake shit. So that's why I think Drake needs to reply.
It wasn't just like, oh, that's all he said. He doesn't need to respond to that.
And just because your homie bowed out
to Drake
doesn't get you off the hook. I hope Drake fans know that too.
What?
Just because Cole bowed out and did that shit, that does not excuse Drake from the clock and having to reply. Because your man said, I'm cool. This isn't living with my spirit too well. You the one who calls yourself a demon every day.
I said it once and I said it probably 10 times and I'm going to say it again. Let Kendrick drop that record. And we going to see. We going to find out. Take it how you want it. Let Kendrick Lamar drop a record where he's going at Drake and we're going to find out exactly where this big two is at.
And I mean, I personally, I feel like that's being pussy. I feel like Drake wanting, no disrespect to Drake, but I feel like you wanting Kendrick to drop so that you can drop after him. I feel like that's pussy. If your shit really that hard, let it stand the test of time.
Like that verse wasn't no fuck the big three. Okay, cool. Money, power, whatever he said, that wasn't enough to get me to engage in no battle. First of all, engaging in a battle with the biggest artist in the culture is better than getting a verse from the biggest artist in the culture. This is a favor. that I'm even entertaining this. This is a favor.
It's a favor to anybody else that's not Kendrick Lamar, bro. It's not a favor to Kendrick Lamar.
I completely agree with you if it wasn't Kendrick Lamar we were talking about. Like
this is the favor to Kendrick too. What are you talking about? Y'all don't think this is a favor to him to get into a fucking back and forth with the
Meg the Stallion? Like, what do you mean it's a favor to get dissed by Drake?
To get into a battle with the biggest artist in the game is a favor for you, no matter who you are. I don't care who you are, because this is a moment. This is a moment that's gonna be talked about. I don't care what records, what songs you niggas drop. This moment will be talked about more than any song you niggas drop. That's why what Cole did last night completely ruins his career. Because this moment is gonna be talked about more than any record song J. Cole will ever have or he's ever put out. This moment. So when I say it's a favor, if you're a fighter and you feel like you're the best fighter, that's why when they, after the fighters fight, you know what they say? Yo, thank you. Because they know what that did for me. You gave me the opportunity to prove that I'm on a certain level. You gave me the opportunity to make this money I made tonight. Every nigga that fought Floyd always say, yo, thank you. Because he know I don't have to fight you. None of you niggas is on my level. But you think you ready? All right, come on, fam. Let's do it. That's just where it's at with Drake. He's the biggest artist.
Thinking that Kendrick Lamar is not on Drake's level.
He's not on Drake. As far as an artist, he's not on Drake's level.
He would be the closest rapper to it, though, no?
That's your personal opinion.
I don't know. I got to see these niggas go at it. Which is why I said I wanted the moment. I got to see where niggas is at. This is what this is about. Show us where y'all at. Show us that you the best. Show us that you the greatest. You don't say you lost sleep after putting out a diss record. That's your boy. You know it ain't going but so far with y'all. It ain't gonna turn into no street shit between Kendrick and J. Cole. You kidding me? That's some of the best sleep you gonna ever get.
Yeah. Let's hope
this is your friend. This is a friend just saying, yo, nah, man, I think I'm better than both of y'all.
So you don't think Drake is gonna drop until Kendrick drops something?
Not until Kendrick drops.
And is that a direct Drake quote? Can we quote?
That's a quote from me, from Maul.
Okay.
I'm on Damaris' side with that. Like, you can't wait. He dissed you directly.
Drop
so
a
reply.
Record. Drop the record. Not a verse. Drop your disc because you got about 3 of them. Drop one of them. Let's go. Drop your record.
But why? So Drake feels more comfortable jumping out the window with saying a bunch of shit? Why can't he say it now?
Because what he said and like that doesn't warrant a full out fucking response. It doesn't warrant that. He didn't go crazy. I don't understand how y'all, that wasn't enough to get the biggest, to be like, oh, all right, come on, it's on.
To me, that's picking and choosing, because all Push said on Infrared was it was written by Quentin. And we got a full Duppy freestyle.
He's directly questioning a MC and a rapper's pen. And that's the difference in that. You're directly, saying you're not in the big 3? Okay, I never said you was part of the big 3.
Done and gone. Like, he had the Meek situation. It was dealt with. The whole Quentin Miller ghostwriting shit was done. Like, Infrared pushed, I don't even think Push expected Drake to reply to anything remotely close.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Because it was such a small jab that at that point, not to say people don't care anymore, but it wasn't a big deal. That was settled with the Meek thing.
Was it a record?
Was what a record?
Push's record.
Infrared?
Yes.
It was a cool outro. I liked the song. It was just an outro, though. It's not a song with Future and Metro Boomin.
I'm going to say it one more time. Kendrick Lamar, if you want that one-on-one time with Drake, drop the records that you got. Just one of them. Because you got a few of them. Drop one of them.
But wouldn't Kendrick look crazier in your scenario there? Like, no. Just out of nowhere, he's just dropping shit on Drake?
No. The only person that looks crazy in all this and will continue to look crazy is J. Cole.
Yeah, that's true. But
all right, well,
I just feel like it would look weird if Kendrick just dropped another record with no reply.
Like, he didn't drop a record in the first place. He dropped a verse.
Okay, well, I dropped a verse. Why do I have to drop a record? Like, why do I have to?
Because you want to battle. I'm not battling with no verse you dropped on Future's album. Drop your record. You've been prepped for this. You've been preparing for this moment. Drop the record. I just got finished with 2 tours. I'm ready now, though. Drop your record.
Okay, so I see we all have our stance on that. Moving on.
We ain't moving on. We are talking about nothing else today.
No, what I'm saying, Ma, is we've talked about the beef, right? Let's actually get into the actual music. We have to. There's so much music came out that we have to discuss all the music.
None of this shit matters.
It does too.
Nobody's even talking about Beyonce's album no more.
This is the only fucking mouth, yo.
Who's talking about Beyonce's album after J. Cole apologized last night? Who the fuck is talking about Beyonce's album? Who?
I mean, it's great record. Well.
Great record. Great album. Loved it. I didn't listen to that shit one time since 7 Minute Drill came out.
So outside of what happened last night, how did you guys feel about Might Delete Later? Do you have a favorite
It was
track?
okay.
Did you have a standout track?
It was okay. It was a couple joints on there that was dope. I like the joint with Boss and Central C.
Yeah, it's hard.
I like the joint with the Pie with him and Daylight and Ab. I like that joint. I like
Call me crazy. I like Fever.
I don't know which one that is.
That's when he got in his little Drake bag.
He was singing, yeah.
I think
I don't trust this nigga no more.
I'm just trying to objectively talk about the music.
Yeah, that shit.
But
the marriage is hard.
Kind of the convo though, because I said, I was excited to come in here to talk about Might Delete Later.
It's hard.
Fucking Trey the Truth and Beezus crazy. You know what? But it doesn't matter anymore. Like Drake, I couldn't listen to this album the same. This morning I was like, nah, I don't believe you anymore.
Drake should delete First Person Shoot off his album.
It's a #1 record.
That's why
one of the biggest rap songs.
Drake don't need
of the last few years.
Drake don't need it. He don't need that record. J. Cole need that. Drake don't need that record. Delete that shit, man. And when I told you niggas 2 months ago that was a classic rap song, y'all thought, oh, you bugging. Clearly, this is a classic. Now it's more of a classic than ever.
We never said it wasn't a classic.
Yeah, we never.
Yes, I did.
Never said that.
Yes, I did.
You said it was Song of the Summer. Stop fucking rewriting.
I never said it was.
You said it was Song of the Summer.
Like that, yeah.
He said it was Song of the Summer, and that
we
it was
talking
going to go crazy
the DJ
in the clubs.
thing.
Exactly. So what is she talking? We was talking about Clue was asking when the last time a rap record was released that was a classic. I said First Person Shooter was a classic.
But in the context of what Clue was bringing up, it was like at parties, strip club, at like where you hear it out forever. That they're going to be playing 10
years from now.
Yeah, nigga, that shit plays at strip clubs. That shit is moving. That's not a soul sample. That beat is moving. You think bitches can't shake ass to that?
You think that's equivalent to All About the Benjamins? Like that's going to be playing in 20 years?
What does that have to do with...
That was what Clue was talking about.
Oh, all right, man. Anyway, like I said,
you're mad at Clue, you're not mad at me.
Delete that fucking song. Delete that shit. Delete it.
Please don't.
Delete
I really like it.
Take that shit off the album. Like, just delete that shit.
Put it on SoundCloud.
Let's act like that shit never happened. Because this nigga can't sleep in North Carolina.
Quiet as shit up.
See, and I love Cole. Now I'm talking about, I love this nigga. I think he's super ill. But now I can't wave that flag. I can't be talking to the homies about who's the nicest right now. Who gonna throw J. Cole card on the table?
Can't now.
Yeah.
Who gonna be like, nah, niggas ain't fucking with Cole. Niggas like, man, get that shit off the table, man. You can't even throw Cole name in an argument no more. We can't even stand in the barbershop and argue who's the best MCs. Cole name is nowhere in that no more.
I think the Dreamvillians, what does Cole call his like core?
I don't know.
The I Can't Sleepers, I don't know.
I think they need to apologize to all Drake fans.
They need to apologize.
Stop.
They need to apologize.
They have talked about Drake in regards to his skill level with Cole.
I want Kendrick to drop this song so motherfucking bad.
They owe all the owls an apology.
Niggas, J. Cole name can't be in no debates no more. And I love Cole. I'm one of them. I used to debate. I used to throw his card on the table. Yo, J. Cole, niggas can't fuck with that kid. He's nice. He's nice. That nigga's a problem. I was saying all that uptown. This nigga's a problem. Y'all can't fuck with that nigga. Who wanted with that nigga? I dare one of these niggas. When this shit started, I'm like, yo, Kendrick, you don't rap better than... I'm the 3001. Kendrick, you ain't ready for that. Chill. I got egg all on my face now.
And that, you know what the crazy shit is? And that's what really hurts is because like, if Cole just kept proving to us that he's not like talented, then it's like, all right, whatever. You weren't what I thought you were.
He's talented.
But you have the talent. Personally, I think that Cole raps better than Drake and Kendrick. Personally, I think that he does.
Cole don't rap better than nobody. All of that is deleted. I'm to delete that now, not later. Delete all of that shit. Might delete now. It's over. He don't rap better than nobody. Give a fuck what you talking about.
Can't talk that greasy and then
it's over.
Apologize.
Everybody mad, yo, you now you going too far. He committed career suicide. Yo, what you talking about? Yo, shut up, nigga, say anything. He can't talk, but he can't the shit that he's known for saying and talk, he can't do none of that no more.
Yeah. It's tough.
What he gonna rap about now?
This is a great opportunity for Big Sean.
Big Sean.
This is a great opportunity for Big Sean.
See, these niggas like this. What are you some Big Sean?
Big Sean.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying this is a great opportunity for Big Sean.
No, it's not.
Yes,
he's on that spirit shit too. Maybe they should do a collab. The big two.
Nobody want to hear that
shit, the spiritual
man.
two. Sean and Cole.
Nobody want to hear that shit, man. Niggas wanted to hear this. This is what we wanted to hear. You told us big three. All right, cool. Let us see it. Let us see where it's at. Who's one, who's two, who's three?
The fact that Kendrick
Spider-Man memes be looking at Drake.
The fact that Kendrick
not.
Is really his
You're lying.
Demon is crazy.
What?
Sorry, I'm just quiet today.
Because I can't believe this shit, bro. I cannot believe this shit went down like this. This is fucking... Bro.
No, I share your disgust level. It's just funny how disgusted you are. I'm with you.
Rory, it's just rap. What are we doing when niggas don't want to... When the rappers don't want to rap? Where are we at? The rappers don't want to rap? The rappers don't want to battle? The niggas that we... It's like, yo, that's... Them three niggas, yo. One of them don't want to rap because another nigga want to rap, and it's another nigga that's just sitting in the wings waiting for a nigga to say his name. And this shit is gonna go a whole different way than niggas think. I promise you that. But that aside, because that we ain't there yet. We dealing with right now. I cannot believe J. Cole did what he did. I never would have thought he would do that. He was one of the ones I thought was hip hop to the core. He's a hip hop baby. He studied the greats. He was the nigga at the kitchen table eating cereal, ramen. He was that. And for him to do what he did last night, if niggas don't want to rap, then what they want to do? What y'all want to do, man? What the rappers want to do? Somebody tell me what the rappers want to do. What they want to do?
See their therapist?
Cool, man.
Well, not that rap is ruined. R&B is very obviously back. Have you heard Bryson Tiller's
I
album?
didn't hear none of that shit, Damaris. I don't think you understand what I'm telling you, Damaris. When 7 Minute Drill dropped, I, as a nigga that's from hip hop, a nigga that grew up in New York City in the 80s and 90s, and really, I was prepared for the battle of this generation. This is their battle. These are the guys that represent now. This is LeBron, Kobe, Wade. This is that. This is, you want to, Sunday morning, you want to see these niggas go at it. This is what this is. This is like preparing for the Christmas Day game, LeBron and Kobe, and right before the game, a nigga come on the TV and say, Kobe is having stomach issues. He's not going to play tonight. Christmas is fucking ruined.
It's just depressing too, because these big three are the last of the Mohicans. Like, we don't have the next generation of rappers that like really rap from the superstar level.
It's over.
Like, it almost feels like hip hop is over. It was left on that stage in Dreamville.
It's over. Yeah. Hip hop died in North Carolina last night.
Damn, that's a fucked up place to die.
It died. That's it. Unless that nigga from Compton bothers that kid from the North.
So we're saying that Kendrick can save hip hop.
Well, Kendrick could get the battle that I feel like Kendrick always wanted from the gate. He never looked at Cole like Cole was a fucking... He was appalled that Cole put him in the big three. Nigga, don't put me next to you. I'm better than you, nigga. But that nigga standing behind you, he all right. I think I want that nigga. That's who I want. Cole, you watch out. It's like when a nigga come guard you and you look at him like, fam, this is a bucket.
But see, I don't think it's because how he feels about Cole's talent level. I think it's because Cole doesn't have the prestige that Drake has. I don't even think it's about talent level. I think
Cole don't have the heart.
I think Kendrick is pissed off that people even put Drake next to him because of all of Drake's accomplishments. I think Kendrick is like, I'm a better rapper than this nigga. This nigga just makes pop music. And I think that Kendrick...
He don't just make pop music. What are you talking about? Drake raps. He may not give you a whole rap album. Red Button, Evil Shit with Evil whatever with Cole, all of that is raps. 8 a.m. in Charlotte, those is raps.
They are raps.
Those is bars.
I never said that Drake does not rap. That's not
so we gotta, but this is what people gotta stop doing. Yes, Drake is a pop star. He's a superstar because he makes music outside of rap. Stop thinking that he don't come from rap though. Stop thinking that he can't get into that bag because he shows us every time he gives us a timestamp, that's just him showing like, oh, I can still do that. My audience is just so big now. I make world music. I make music for the world now. So I got to give you a dance album. Got to go back to the trap with 21. I got to give you that. I got to give you all these sounds. I got to.
What Damaris is saying, I do think Kendrick views Drake as just don't put me in the same category as him.
Fine.
Because I'm successful just rapping. I don't got to do all the other shit.
I didn't have to do all this shit.
No, you can't do all that other shit. They can't make the music like Drake.
Even though I think Drake could take a really cool angle of Kendrick always having to do some type of pop verse. So like the way I do think Kendrick views Drake, I think Drake could say something similar about Kendrick in that regard.
As far as what?
You doing Taylor Swift verses to stay relevant. You doing Maroon 5 records to stay relevant amongst the mainstream audience.
Yeah, but how you feeling, man? Everything good? Yeah. I don't know if I asked you enough of that today.
Good. I feel okay.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm sorry. It's a lot going, a lot of emotions today, man. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
No, I share the same sentiments you do. That's why I just love the ISO. Get it off.
I mean, because Rory, you're a little younger than me, so you don't really remember what it felt like to have the beans and Kiss.
Yes, I do.
How old were you? Were you in high school yet?
When was Beans and Kiss? 03?
Something like that. You wasn't in high school yet.
I was 8th grade, about to go into high school. I went to high school in 04.
It's a little different.
Yeah, but I mean, it was just a
little different. The older you are, the things you could feel, you know what's going on, you know the dangers that present itself.
Oh, I mean, I get that perspective.
This wasn't that. This was gonna be be skill. We were just gonna see skills displayed. Like, all right, cool. Let's see. This was like the All-Star game.
So does my generation have an asterisk next to it now?
Oh, you got an asterisk, bastards, all kind of shit next to your generation now. This is one of those things where, you know how they like to say, yo, this new generation is, you know, all the negative connotation that comes with it. This adds to that.
It definitely does. I want to defend us.
Yeah, no, it can't.
Okay, but also, even though I'm one of the people that thinks if you are going to be considered a GOAT, you do need to be battle tested to some degree with rap.
Yep.
Why do we put that only on certain rappers though? Like, to me, I think Tyler's in that conversation. We've talked about like the big 5 or who else is on that list. Mm-hmm. Why we only put that on someone like Cole?
Because he said it.
But even before that,
he named the big 3.
That was kind of our asterisk with Kendrick and Cole when the big 3 conversation was. I was like, all right, Drake, even though he's taken an L before, he still is the only one that's really battle tested and has proven that he can operate in that arena and win in that arena. Mm-hmm. Now, but all right, are we taking flowers away from Tyler because he's probably never going to be in a rap battle? He's just going to giggle with Gerard Carmichael? No, that's his. That's his beef.
No, we're not taking flowers away from anybody.
But we're doing that to Cole now.
Well, because Cole is the one that started this whole thing.
So if he would have just been quiet, that wouldn't have put a stain.
No.
To me, that's where I think Kendrick placed it perfectly.
No.
Because if they don't reply, there is still somewhat of a stain there.
Well, no, I mean,
Cole just handled it the worst possible way you could ever handle something.
You could take that as a stain if you want, but you could never say, because again, that verse wasn't enough venom to say, like, Cole wasn't disrespecting and going, I mean, Kendrick wasn't disrespecting and going crazy. He just said, I'm not in the big 3. Like, I'm bigger than you. Like, cool. Yep. You're supposed to feel like that, right? Great. I don't think that warrants a battle all out. Diss records designed and tailored for Kendrick after that. No. That was my stance from when I first heard it. Okay. But now when Cole jumps out there, it's like, okay, well, shit, now it's on.
It's still on. Just because you apologize on stage does not mean that Kendrick now is like, oh yeah, my bad, bro. I won't drop. Yeah, Kendrick still needs to reply.
I don't think Kendrick is going to reply to J. Cole.
I think they
had a conversation. I think they had a conversation, and J. Cole told him on the stage tonight at Dreamfest, I'm going to apologize. I believe 100% he told Kendrick what he was going to do last night. 100%.
Then Kendrick's not a good friend.
Why?
If you guys are actually friends and have agreed to do just a back and forth rap battle, like no one's going to take it further. Like we're not going to get into any weird gossipy shit or whatever. We're just going to see who's the best. And then I put a record out towards you and I tell my friend on the phone, I'm going to apologize on stage.
Kendrick,
you're not my friend.
Don't do that, bro.
Kendrick should have said, don't do that at all.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
If Kendrick was like, yeah, go ahead and do that, then Kendrick's a bad friend and one of the more diabolical people that's like, damn, you making this easy for me.
No. I don't think J. Cole told anybody he was going to do that.
Yes, he did.
I think he popped out.
I don't think so either.
Kendrick knew what was going to happen last night. Maybe Eve and them niggas didn't know because they would have wrestled that nigga to not go on stage.
They would have canceled the second day.
They'd be like, yo, Cole is sick. He's not performing tonight.
Can you do another?
He would have came up with something. But I think that because him and Kendrick were talking even after Like That came out, they had conversations. I think that they had conversations after 7 Minute Drill came out. Mm-hmm. And I think once he got that call from Drake that, yo, I'm not going to be able to make Dreamfest, like, I think Cole felt like, oh shit, I'm going to have to stand on this by myself.
But that's how it always should have been.
Yes, you're right. And I feel
because I think Drake viewed it that way. I'm on my own with the shit.
And I feel like J. Cole felt like I can't stand in front of Kendrick by myself. I think he felt like that. I think he felt like he can't stand in front of Kendrick by himself.
But why? Because of the internet's reaction to the record? Because he had plenty of time not to put that fucking song on.
That's some of the shit you're going to put on it. You know, you're reading the comments and you see it. But I just think that
he didn't get nobody said it was obviously the stands do the stand wars, but I mean, like, people with just objective lenses, nobody said it was a bad diss. They just said it was like, oh, okay, you warned him. You shouldn't have warned him. You should have just came at him. But nobody said, yo, Cole, this shit trash.
But that goes back to him saying, oh, y'all want blood. Because he approached it in a way like, yo, chill, bro. I love you. I fuck with you. You my dog. Like, I don't want to have to do this to you. And then the response was, nah, fam, you got to go at him. You got to kill him. And that's why he said, oh, y'all want blood. Y'all want to see blood. Y'all want. And he just probably realized that that's not in him. And let me be clear, you know, in my shitting on Cole, what he did last night, I still think he's one of the more talented rappers that we have today. But he lost all credibility. He lost his ability to talk slick about other MCs, other rappers. He lost all of that last night. I feel like maybe he feels like Kendrick is his boy, but sometimes you got to check to feel if your boy feel like he your boy like that too, though. Mm-hmm.
I agree.
See, because we do that a lot. Nah, that's my nigga. Your nigga is kicking your back out to these bitches behind your back.
Mm-hmm. And I fully believe Kendrick will go there, even though he's friends with Cole. He's not gonna. If we agree that we're gonna do a battle,
it's a battle.
I don't think Kendrick's gonna be like, nah. I gotta check on my spirit first to see.
I don't think Kendrick and Drake love Cole as much as Cole think that they do. I think Cole
Drake
is very.
Drake gave him his first #1. Of course, he fucked with Cole. He took him on tour with him. He fucked with Cole.
Okay.
Now after this
Drake
shit,
gave him his first #1 because if Cole wasn't on that song doesn't go #1. It doesn't.
You know they have other songs together, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but that record on its own doesn't go #1.
I didn't say. I'm okay. Well, when I say, does Cole have a #1 record outside of that?
No, but it doesn't mean that Drake gave it.
Does Drake have #1 records outside of that?
For sure.
All right then. So like I was saying, Drake gave him his first #1.
He gave Cole, Kendrick, Ross, Future, and Metro Boomin all their first #1s.
So like I was saying, Damaris.
Which is crazy, by the way.
Like I was saying, Damaris.
Don't unfollow me if I gave you your first #1.
Like I was saying, Damaris. He gave him his first #1 record. And then you turn around and this is what you do coming out of that #1 record. And this record's coming out and battle happening and 7 Minute Drill. And now you can't sleep. I just don't, you know, the art took a hit last night. The generation that these guys represent took a hit last night. And I'm being serious when I say that because I've never seen anything like this. Mm-hmm. Like when Drake decided he wasn't responding to Pusha because he said he was going to get too crazy, too personal, it was going to turn into something else. I still don't know what he had to say about Pusha. Maybe it would have. Maybe it would have been some shit that Pusha didn't even know Drake knew and didn't want the world to know about. And that could have turned into something different. I don't know. We don't know. But I could deal with that being the reason why a nigga don't respond after you respond to the record I put out than for me to respond to the verse you said coming at me, quote unquote, and then I say, nah, I couldn't sleep after I put that record out. I get it. Be friends, man. Be cool. Yeah, but we know this ain't, y'all not gonna kill each other. Just rap. And I can't believe that J. Cole did what he did because, again, this wasn't something that, I can understand if this was something that it's like, yo, bro, this is about to spill into the streets. Somebody might get hurt behind this shit. Then I can understand Cole doing what he did last night. I respect it. Y'all respect that. And this shit don't need to go there. It's just rap. Nobody need to get hurt or killed behind this shit. I'm always on that side of it.
Yeah.
But this wasn't going there. This was just skill set against skill set. This was just two of the best supposedly going to get ready to go at it. That's all this was. So for you to put that energy on it, like your spirit wasn't right and you couldn't sleep, and it's like, bro, and again, if this was Drake that Cole was going at, he would have never said he lost sleep. He would have never did what he did last night. He would have performed his diss record to Drake last night. He would have stood on that. 20 toes. 20 toes he would have stood on that record if that was about Drake. Without a doubt. And that's my issue with it. Because it's like, oh, you scared of this nigga, man. You scared of Kendrick. You might as well have said it last night. You might as well have said it right there in that speech before you did Love Yours. Yo, I'm scared of that nigga Dot, man. I can't fuck with that nigga.
I think the only thing wrong with his spirit was he realized that he just opened the floodgates. Like, now Kendrick is allowed to say whatever the fuck to me. Because I really entered the ring, and I just realized that.
And then he said, yo, who think Kendrick is one of the goats to this shit? Yo,
Nigga, half
the crowd was confused. They was like, quiet, yeah, I thought it was fuck him though.
Nigga, what?
Like, what the
like, I got a fuck Kendrick t-shirt out right now.
Yeah.
Like, what is going?
Like, yeah, we think he's one of the best, but right now, yeah, we think he's one of the best, but right now, fuck that nigga. The nigga rap. Go at him.
And like, Cole, we didn't need you to tell us that Kendrick is one of the GOATs.
Yeah,
everybody in that audience knew that already.
But again, it goes back to what I said to you earlier. He's the one that said it himself. You dubbed him the Big Three. You did that. And now his catalog is in. Nigga, you the one that put this nigga in the Big Three. How is he in the Big Three and his catalog is in?
I don't think Cole meant that line, and I don't think that he should.
We're not doing that.
No, but
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
But that's
now he didn't mean the line.
Listen,
I don't think he meant it either.
Listen to me. Let me talk. Listen,
okay,
I don't think that he meant it. I think he
put it. To be clear, what did you think he didn't mean? Like, what you saying? Like
the line. Okay, so this is what my theory is. If he didn't put in that diss, that line about his catalog, I don't think that that Cole actually has any problem with the diss that he puts out. I don't think that he believed what he said about Kendrick's catalog. I don't think he believed that at all. I think it was a nice rhyme scheme, but I don't think he actually believed it. And I think that's what's sitting so heavily on his spirit is the fact that he says some shit that he don't even truly believe about his friend.
Damaris, all of these niggas have said shit about other artists that they didn't believe, but it sound good in the rap.
Yeah.
We battling.
Listen, I agree.
We battling. I'm gonna say a whole bunch of shit I don't believe. If it sound good and it's like, oh shit, it's like, fuck it, let it fly.
Like, you think Hove didn't like It Was Written?
Exactly.
Like, he likes that album.
Of course I like it. This nigga's nice. I can't tell him that though.
But yeah, your first
I'm going at this nigga. I'm going at him.
Trash.
I'm going at him. All that shit garbage.
It was such a good bar too.
All that shit trash. But in back, and I've seen it, but behind closed doors, they like, this nigga is nice. But you can't say that in front of the camera. Not during the battle. Once it's over and it's kumbaya, it's like, yo, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I was sweating when you dropped that record. Then we could do all of that. On the Big Three tour, let's do all of that. Yo, my nigga, when you dropped this joint, I thought it was over for me. And then have him perform. That's when it's like, oh yeah, I remember this nigga went at you. That's fire. You don't do that in the middle of the battle.
I agree.
So yeah, Jermaine Cole.
Do you think Nas thinks Jay is really gay?
Right. Like, what are we talking about? It's things you're gonna say in battles that's we know you don't believe in. But fuck it. Ooh, he said that nigga gay. Ooh, he said that nigga broke. Ooh, he said it's part of the battle. We don't care if it's true or not. You think I give a fuck? But you can't do what you did, man. And that's what hurt me. That's what broke my heart. And, to the Dreamvillers, whatever y'all call yourselves, I know y'all hurt because y'all warrior, y'all horse in the race. He decided that he wasn't going to race. And I think that it's just unfortunate because I feel like we are robbed of a moment. We are robbed of a huge, huge moment from some of the best rappers we've ever had. And again, man, the fall off, I was looking forward to it. Now, I don't care if I ever hear that shit. I just don't. It just doesn't hold the same it doesn't hold the same weight, man.
It was going to be his classic. I think Fall Off was going to be his classic. I think this was going to be the one that solidified him. We talked about it for months. And
well, according to him, he got 2 classics he could drop right now, right? That's what he said. I don't believe none of that shit.
I do take back my sentiment of second half of the careers. It looks like Cole is separating from the pack.
he just went pissed on that.
Separating from the pack.
It appeared that way.
You know why niggas say that, bro? Because we just got to be real. Drake has been on top for too long and people are ready to see somebody else take the number 1
He's
spot.
the Patriots. We're sick of it.
That's what it is. And that's fine. I understand it. But at the end of the day, we got to just admit, this nigga's pretty good. He's dropping a lot of hit records. He's dropping a lot of dope verses. If y'all feel like y'all better than him, then go take it. Kendrick, drop the record. You feel like you better than that kid from the North, drop the record. Don't stand behind that Future verse. Don't stand. Drop the record that you designed and tailored for that nigga like a European suit. Drop the record. What good is the record sitting in your hard drive, nigga? Drop the record. Unless you don't feel like you on that nigga's level. Because then I respect what Cole did. Sometimes you got to just know, man, I can't beat this nigga. I'm out. I'm not fighting this nigga. Ain't nobody else fighting him. Why y'all want me to fight him?
Facts.
Sometimes it go to that. Sometimes it go to that, y'all. Why y'all want me to fight pop on that nigga? Ain't none of y'all popping on that nigga.
Yeah.
It go, cool. But you can't talk slick about nobody else after that. You can't come in the schoolyard and be like, I'll knock one of you niggas. No, you won't. No, you won't. Go home, nigga. Go home.
Damn, that shit's killing me. That shit.
No,
what's crazy
that's
too
my favorite rapper. That shit is killing me.
All Cole has been saying for the past 5 years is how much these rappers lie in their rhymes. And he's been the one lying the whole fucking time.
The whole time. I feel like Cole, I feel like that nigga was up there with no underwear on. A nigga only talk like
your own festival.
Yeah, a nigga only talk like that when he ain't got no drawers on, man. There's no way you got drawers on and you do what Cole did. He was up there butterball under them sweats. No bullshit.
I mean, at least Meek and Wale are restoring the feeling today.
Fuck that, man. But see, that's the shit we don't need.
We definitely don't need that.
We don't need that Meek and Wale shit.
Everything Meek is doing
that
on Twitter is not necessary.
We do not need that because that can turn into something else.
Yeah, that's not rap shit.
That's not rap shit. That's not music. That could turn into something. This is what I'm saying. We like to focus on the dumb shit. Fuck that Wale and me. That shit is dumb. Them niggas need to have a conversation and talk that shit out and move on from that bullshit.
Well, what exactly is going on with Meek and Wale?
So WrestleMania was this weekend. Meek was in Philly.
Yep.
Wale's obviously been a huge wrestling fan forever.
Yep.
Does his Wale Mania thing for every WrestleMania. Don't need to explain that backstory. But Meek and Wale saw each other. It's always good to know that they're in a good space.
Mm-hmm.
I always found it odd when they had their back and forths. But Wale then posts a photo with Dean is his name, correct?
Well, Dean posted the photo.
Dean posted the photo with Wale.
Mm-hmm.
Dean was a former friend of Meek's that has done interviews and done IG lives and shit talking about Meek. So Meek then got on Twitter and kind of just went on a huge rant about how Wale's a snake. Never really liked him from the beginning.
Yeah.
You were just with my kids hanging out, and then the same day you go fucking take a photo with my op.
Mm-hmm.
I think Meek is going about it in the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of feel him now that I know the backstory between Meek and this gentleman, Dean. Like, I might feel a little bit of a way.
You could feel a way. I'm not mad at Meek for feeling away. Like, damn, I just saw you and now you kicking it, hanging out with somebody that, I don't fuck with no more. Like, it looks a little funny, but
I don't know Wale and his relationship, though. Like if they're friends or whatever.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. This is all personal shit. I feel like Meek, you obviously have Wale's number. Call Wale, express that to him like, yo, bro, that's whack. I'm not fucking with dude. Like, I mean, I just don't understand why this has to turn into like a public display and like social media and all of this shit. Like, that's the shit that we don't need because this is the shit that turns into real shit.
Wale did make an interesting point. He replied on Twitter saying, with this entertainment and industry shit, 99% of the time, these guys get back friends, and then you look like the crazy person when you stop fucking with somebody based off someone else you're fucking with.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in that situation, and I feel them. It's like I've had issues with people I had no reason to have issues with just based off my man's not fucking with them anymore, and then they ended up becoming friends again, and I'm like, now I'm sitting here with beef for no reason.
Yeah, but
so I get both sides.
We all been through that. Like I've been through that where I'm not cool with certain dudes, and now they cool with dudes that I introduced them to. Like y'all met through me, and then now both of y'all don't speak like at all, and now y'all still cool. Like I'm not going on social media and posting about it and doing all. It's just like you peep shit. See, this is the thing with Meek. Meek got to learn how to just peep shit and don't speak on it. Cool. You peep the picture. You peep what Wale is doing. Cool. You can either hit him up on a personal thing, like, bro, that's corny. You know, I don't fuck with dude, whatever. Or you can not even text him, and then the next time you see him, have that conversation. But the social media thing, when you do that, now it brings, you know, people on both sides can jump in on social media and add their 2 cents in. You know, it just turns into something else. Whereas it could have just been, if I'm Meek, I peep the picture, I see it, may even screenshot it and save it for future reference. When I see Wale, yo, bro, I didn't like that shit you did. What you talking about?
Yeah.
That picture. What picture? This picture. No, I don't fuck with dude. I saw you that same day or that couple days before that. And then now you kicking it with people that don't fuck with me, don't like me. It looks funny.
But also that can be what's that? Damaris has said main character syndrome, or I don't know everyone's beefs all the time.
Yeah.
So like
Wale might not even know about this.
That's what I'm saying. It's very arrogant to think that everybody is fully aware of all your fallouts. Yeah. Like I don't know. I've seen that dude around. We took a photo. I didn't know y'all was fucking beefing.
I didn't know y'all was beefing, and that's why I said it's okay to just hit me directly when or if you see me doing something that you don't think is some cool shit, as opposed to bringing it to the timeline, making it a public spectacle. That's where shit is just like, all right, bro, that's unnecessary. Handle this shit behind closed. We should not be seeing all of this and reading all of this about Meek and Wale.
And you gotta like also have some understanding. Back to your point of just calling Wale to ask what was going on.
That's it.
Wale could have just been at the spot, and that dude, knowing it would get to Meek, let me go take a photo with Wale real quick. Of course. Like, has he ever posted a photo of Wale before? Probably not.
Probably not. But and this is what I'm saying. Meek needs to hit Wale on a personal.
Yeah.
And say, listen, you know, me and dude is really beefing. It's like whatever it is. Wale might not be aware that it's like that. And that's all, you know, sometimes you just got to understand that before you go on social media and start tweeting about individuals, like understand that they might not have the whole picture of what's going on.
And then Meek's talking about like a birthday party where Wale got his teeth kicked in and like all this shit that's like, what the shit was this necessary?
Shit we shouldn't be reading. Shit we should never know about.
Well, Meek said it happened before phones came out.
What?
That's a direct quote.
Well, if it happened before, never mind, man. What? See, this is why am I talking about this, man? Why? Like, why do I have to? We talking about something that happened before phones came out?
He retweeted his own tweet to let us know that it happened before phones came out.
Okay. So it was all like 12 when this happened? 11? Like, what are we talking about?
Not existent.
Like, yeah, what are we talking about, man? I don't know.
But I don't think Meek is lying about that. Meek don't give me make up fake scenarios.
I guess my answer to that is so. I've been beat up before. Who hasn't been beat up before?
Especially before phones came out.
Like what's the stat here of saying that? He's saying he jumped in, and I guess he was trying to explain like he's had Wale's back before or something.
Yeah, his thing was, he said to find out somebody never liked me when I was violating probation in DC to help you fight when you was getting your ass whooped, and to find out you never really fucked with me is fucked up.
Yeah, but again,
also, did I ask you to do that?
Nah, fuck.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
Never mind that.
You've been in that scenario before. It don't matter what you asked me to do. You asking me to do shit don't take away from the valor of what the fuck I did.
Fair.
Yeah, you can't do that, because if I don't jump in while you're getting beat up, then it turns into, yo, you stood right there and helped me.
Exactly.
This nigga pussy. Now I'm pussy all of a sudden.
In the scenario you're bringing up, I never brought it up as like a stat or anything. Like, I wasn't expecting anything on both sides of that. I just did something because I wanted to do it. I didn't bring it back up later. Like, if I'm getting my ass whooped and someone who I kind of know, like sort of, jumps in, will I be thankful? Like, yeah, I was getting my ass whooped. Thank you for helping me out. But I'm not gonna bring it back up to throw it in someone's face. Like, I didn't ask you to help me at that point. So
yeah, but again, the original statement, this is shit you could have texted Wale.
True.
That's all. I'm not saying Meek is wrong for feeling like this. I'm not saying he's wrong for that. You could text Wale this. You could call Wale and say this. It's just the public shit is just. That's where I don't understand this type of shit because it's like, bro, we don't need to. I don't need to be reading any of this shit when it comes to you and Wale. This is between you and somebody you have a personal relationship with. Keep that shit personal in y'all phones. This is like all just for like spectacle and performance and retweets and blogs pick it up. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And that's what Meek was saying, I think 2 days ago, whatever. Like anytime somebody mentions me, blogs pick it up, isn't that like but you doing the same behavior.
Yeah, like you feeding into the blogs picking you up by doing this.
There's a reason why they keep picking up because you keep talking.
Because you keep tweeting. Just stop. Just hit the Wale. Now, if this was somebody that Meek don't have no relationship with, they're not going to understand him doing this. And it's like, but even then, Meek has enough relationships where he can get in contact with anybody that's saying something about him on social media or, that's doing something that he think is kind of going against him or whatever.
I just think it's proven that these two, let's go back to spirit and energy. Their spirits don't really match.
Yeah, no.
They've been trying to force a friendship, I think, since MMG inception. And they should just stop. It's nonstop back and forth with them. They're two polar opposites as far as personality goes, but also similar in a lot of ways with their personality, where they're gonna butt heads. It's inevitable based off their personalities. Like, just stop trying to force a friendship, man.
Yeah.
Y'all are not cool. It is what it is. Like, y'all didn't grow up together. You tried to be friends because you guys were on the same label. Yeah. That's commendable, but clearly y'all do not mesh.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. You could peep shit and just fall back.
Yeah.
Well, I would have peeped that photo. Like, oh, you one of those? All right, I know I can't fuck with this dude no more. I think it just benefits you more when you move like that. Because you avoid this public shit. You avoid all of this, unnecessary energy in your situation coming from outsiders that could chime in on social media and say shit. You keep it between you and the person. We'll never know about it. We'll never hear about it. And both of y'all can move on, man. And then, because you know what that does too? That leaves room for us maybe reconciling. Because sometimes when you do this public shit and y'all get back and forth, it makes it tougher to kind of reconcile and squash it. Because it's like, all right, nigga, you said all that socially, you got to apologize socially too. Niggas don't be wanting to do that. Niggas don't be wanting to issue, yo, I said some shit, I tweeted some shit I shouldn't have did. My bad, it's all love. Nah, just call my phone direct when you peep little funny moves. We could talk about it right there on the phone. Apologize or maybe not, depending on how it goes. And that's it. But this is the shit we gotta just stop, man.
I just feel for Wale as someone that's been jumped on your birthday. Probably has some pussy lined up, ready for a good.
Wait, is that what he said? You got jumped on his birthday?
I believe it was a birthday party or some shit.
It was Wale's birthday party?
Yeah.
Let me go back and see.
Because getting jumped on your birthday must suck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You had that fit picked out for a minute.
Like, how the ops found me on my birthday?
Your word.
Yeah.
It's just supposed to be frenzy.
At his birthday party in his hometown.
Which one of y'all niggas told the ops that my party was here? Because I know I didn't invite them. I ain't sent no invite to the ops. So one of y'all locked me up. Yeah, it's just the shit we don't need, though. This is the energy. These are the battles we don't need, right?
So you saying they should get in the booth?
Oh, no, God, no. No. Nobody wants to hear Meek and Wale go at each other. Nobody wants that.
If it was just
there's
like
no
just booth
man.
shit,
There's no
no,
you don't, man.
Yeah.
Stop.
You wouldn't want to see Meek and Wale just trade records at all.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to see Meek and Wale trade records.
You saying they won't be good?
I'm just saying I don't want to see them trade records. I don't want that. If I never get that, my life is perfectly fine.
Respectfully, and I'm just saying this in a rap manner, I think Wale is cleaning Meek up. Cleaning.
Okay.
Rinse and repeat.
Well, I mean, I'm not mad at that. Wale can rap, but
I'm not here to shit on Meek. I think Meek is great, but in a battle, I think Wale is cleaning Meek up.
I mean, Meek come, he was on the corners battling for his lunch.
We said that before, and
yeah, but that's a different caliber of an opponent.
Yeah, okay, so he couldn't handle Drake. You think he can handle Wale?
Are you saying Wale raps better than Drake?
I think that's what he's saying.
This can't be what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
Can't be what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
It's impossible that's what he's
saying. Just rapping?
Just rapping, man.
That's what he's saying, man.
Y'all niggas debatable. Hey, we got all this equipment in here. Y'all just be lying. It's not debatable. And Wale is my nigga. I fuck with Wale. He does not rap better than Drake. No, he does not.
But there's plenty of people that I think can rap. I think Wale is a great discography. He's one of my favorite rappers. But
now we having a different conversation.
But
Wale
I said that to say.
I think people that hate on Wale is weird because it's like, yo, bro, this nigga puts out good music.
All right, let me try to put it. Shit, now I'm gonna sound like I'm dissing King Los. Do you think King Los raps better than Drake?
No.
Okay, interesting.
And Los is my nigga. I think Los can rap better than a lot of
And I'm saying I think Drake makes, and I think King Los makes good music. Don't get me wrong, but Drake makes better music. But if we're talking about just straight up rapping, it's a different conversation. I think that's similar here with Wale.
Okay, the better question. What makes you feel like King Los raps better than Drake?
Just at rhyming words? Yeah, I think Los is probably one of the best people that does that.
Because
do you think Lupe is a better rapper than Drake?
Rapper?
Yeah.
No.
Do you think Royce is a better rapper than Drake?
No.
Okay.
Who do you think is a better rapper than Drake?
Hove.
That's it? You don't think Nas is a better rapper than Drake?
Nas.
What about Kendrick?
Nope.
DMX.
Nope.
Is Black Thought a better rapper than Aubrey Graham?
Nope.
All right, man. You even upset Rel. You know how hard that is?
I don't think he is. I don't think none of you niggas listen to Black Thought more than Drake.
Man,
yeah, that's a different conversation. That's what I was trying to bring up with.
That means you niggas don't want to hear that shit.
All right, man.
All right.
If he's a better rapper, you want to hear him, right?
No, not
talking about just flat out rapping.
Better, when we say better rapper, we're talking about talent level, period. There's plenty of amazing rappers that I'd rather listen to a more digestible rapper. I don't want to hear hard ass bars.
All right. So if Black Thought, they say Black Thought is rapping on the corner 125th and Lexington right now.
He would, I mean, he's...
Slow down, let me give you this.
He'd be at 30 Rock with Jimmy Fallon.
Let me give you this. And they say Drake is rapping on 161st Street in front of Yankee Stadium right now. Where you going?
125th and Lex is closer.
See, he want to be funny. He want to be funny. You niggas ain't going to hear that, man, so stop.
That's a weird scenario.
No, it's not.
Drake is performing at Yankee Stadium.
No, I didn't say performing. I didn't say performing. I didn't say,
yes, I would love, if Drake was just rapping in the Bronx, I would 100% want to go see Drake rapping in the Bronx.
Why?
Because Drake don't rap as much as Black Thought raps. We can see Black Thought rap at any time.
You be saying anything. She said white people. What you said with white people barricade black people at protests? Remember what Damaris said?
But they do that.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Stop. Don't say that again. They do not. White people are not protecting black people at protests. I saw these niggas with my own eyes. In DC, it was more white people protesting than black people during Black Lives Matter.
And I also
which was weird to me.
And what I also told you was that it is a white person's job. What they're supposed to do is get on the front lines when they are protesting
we in
black
America.
issues.
What fucking white people is getting on the front line protecting black people?
They do it. They do it in New York
No, they do
City.
not.
Yo,
No, they
you're
do
sitting
not.
here trying
No,
to
they
tell
do
me,
not.
and my sister does
No, they
this
do
for
not.
a living, bro.
Sean King did it.
White people do not get in front of the lines to protect black people at no fucking protest.
They do.
No, they do not, man.
There doesn't mean that that's not what happens. It's okay to be
If you got a white friend that wants to do that, yeah, cool. The consensus, white niggas ain't going to a protest like, all right, all the niggas got to get behind us. So if they kind of mace us, they mace us first.
For the white people to say.
No, that's of course.
They not. Nobody's doing that. White people are not gathering, having a meeting, saying, "Yo, we're here to protect the black people that are here to protest." Okay. That's not happening.
It's okay to be uninformed. Okay.
It's not about being uninformed. I live in America. Ain't no white people taking mace over no black people. It's not happening.
Okay.
Back to what I was saying about Wale and Black Thought rap. So if Black Thought,
I got maced at the club because my black friend was fighting. So I think that's an incorrect statement.
Yeah, but you didn't jump in front of the mace.
No,
exactly my point. So what I was saying was Black Thought, if he's rhyming on one corner,
I took the L.
You took the L. Black Thought is rapping on one corner. Drake is rapping 20 blocks down.
This is the weirdest scenario
No,
ever.
it's not. It's two niggas rapping that you said one raps better than another.
But it'd be a spectacle to see fucking Drake rap on the corner in the Bronx.
But it wouldn't be to see Black Thought rapping.
Not really.
It's okay to say you
because he's one is
I think that
a superstar and one is a legend in his own right. But I just don't understand your scenario. That's all I'm saying. Like that doesn't solve anything in my opinion.
So take the names away.
If you were to say they're both on the same corner, who's gonna out rap who? I would say Black Thought would out rap them.
Take the thought.
Put them on the same corner.
Take the accolades and the careers away. Let's just say you just heard just raps from both of these gentlemen. If you heard Black Thought's raps and then you heard Drake's raps, and they say, "Yo, this dude is performing over here. That dude is gonna be rapping over here." Which one of these rappers are you going to listen to?
Another strange fucking example.
How? I said take the names away from it. I'm just saying you just listen to their music and it's like, yo, this dude right here, he's about to be rapping over there. This dude that you just listened to, he's ready to be rap. Fuck accolades and records and songs. I'm just saying, just hear their raps.
I would go with Black Thought because I think without a beat and just on a corner, he could do much more than Drake in that arena.
All right, that's what's up. But yeah, we don't want to.
When was the last time? When was name one time you even heard Drake rap acapella? I don't know what that sounds like.
I don't want to hear none of these niggas rap acapella, first of all.
Well, all right, someone bringing a boombox? Add more to the scenario.
No, I'm just saying, they're raps.
Yeah, I'm going with
whatever they're rapping to, whatever beat, which now, I'm saying we don't know the songs.
Now, if you look at my Spotify, you're going to see me listening to way more fucking Drake than I am the Roots.
Oh, well,
at this time.
Naturally, yeah.
But I don't think that's a completely separate point.
Okay. I think it's very telling. I think that we just don't want to say it, but I think it's very telling when you listen to somebody more than you listen to the other person. I think you enjoy listening to this person's raps, his music.
It's going to sound like hip hop blasphemy, but yeah, if you were to change the scenario to you could only keep the Roots catalog or only keep Drake's, unfortunately, I'm probably going to take Drake's.
Why is it unfortunately?
Because I'm white and we can't,
Oh, okay.
Real hip hop.
Like what you like. It's okay.
I know, but that's a scenario that I think would make more sense to your point than hearing two people rap on a corner. Yeah, I'm taking Black Thought all day in that.
Okay. I just think that we get too caught up in trying to be like nerds with this shit and think that Black Thought or rappers like Black Thought is the name that we're supposed to say when it says who raps better. But I think when you start hanging out with somebody and just watch them and observe them and see what they listening to, it's like, oh, you don't like that. You don't think that dude raps better than him, bro.
There's a difference between who's a better rapper and music. Like drastically different.
Just, okay, raps, rhymes.
Yeah, I think Black Thought's 10-minute Flex freestyle is one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, 100%. Breath control, amazing.
It's insane.
Oh, yeah. I can't tell you the last time I listened to that shit.
It's not something that's made for you to listen to it regularly.
What is it made for?
The moment.
It was a freestyle.
It's just like, so.
That's what a freestyle is. I mean, there's freestyles I do listen to.
All right, so what are we saying, bro? Because you go back to other freestyles. Stop, bro.
10 minutes worth? I don't have that much time.
Stop. You go back and listen to other freestyles. Stop.
For sure.
So don't say we don't listen to freestyles.
Of course we do.
All right, so stop, bro. That's all I'm saying. Stop. I understand.
But if you look at
I understand we're supposed to say those names because those are the most intricate, lyrical. I get all of that shit,
But
bro.
if you look at the structure of how people listen to fucking music, yes, I listen to Jay's Grammy Family freestyle because it's in the structure of a fucking song. It's meant to be repeated all the time. But that Black Thought shit is way fucking crazier. Grammy Family is a better freestyle with more replay value because it's fucking 2 minutes long.
And you said that you think Hove raps better than Drake. I guarantee you listen to more Drake than you listen to Hove. Correct?
They're both in my top. I listen to Reasonable Doubt. I listen to Jay just as much as I listen to Drake, probably. Drake has more records that I will play if I'm in a certain mood.
Yes.
But I listen to a lot of Jay. 444. I listen to all of that shit still.
I see what you're saying with the nerd shit, but I usually, I hate that reply too. Like, I get why Drake does it and pokes fun at, like, all the people in the media, like, go listen to MF Doom, bro. Like, we're here for the hoes. I get that stance, but it's also a fact as well. Am I going to throw Drake on before every rapper that we just named? Of course. But if we're talking about just the sport straight up rhyming, I'm not a nerd for bringing up Black Thought.
I don't know. I didn't say that. I said I think that people get caught up. And when they ask you who raps better than who, I think people automatically go to the ones that are the more, if you feel like it's more skill because he uses more words, he's more wordy, or he uses different, I don't think that that's all it is just being able to just rhyme words.
Drake's power is simplicity, and I mean that as a compliment.
Yeah, you get it as soon as you hear it.
Immediately, it's easy on the ears.
Digestible.
You understand. Yeah, like that's to me his superpower.
But to me, that's what makes
and like Wale doesn't have that superpower. But
think,
if you listen to what Wale's saying, I know that's some nerdy shit, and who cares? Because at the end of the day, what sounds better? But if you look at and really listen to what's going on, Yeah, they're fucking better. They're just not palatable.
But see, that's to me.
You're right at the end of the day. Because it's all about what sounds better.
That's music. That's more of a reason why I say Drake, because again, you could be nice, but if I can't digest what you just said and I don't, what good is that to me?
We shit on Eminem all the time. I think where he fucked up is he lost his simplicity. I like the Marshall Mathers LP. Of course, it aged like milk because no one wants to talk about fucking raping their mom. Mm-hmm. But when he was very simplistic with like drug ballad and those type of records, mm-hmm. it was easily digestible from someone that's talented. Then he just went on a lyrical miracle decade run that I think is fucking annoying. And some people could say the same thing about King Los. He's too wordy, or Black Thought. I get what you're saying, but it doesn't take away from the fact that they are better at rhyming a lot of words. You just can see that there's not a value to that.
No. That's not, I don't see that's not a value. I'm just saying, like, I just think that we have to start looking at it like, okay, just because somebody is more lyrical doesn't mean they're a better rapper.
I'm not mad at that take.
That's all
I get what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
There's other thing that go into rap flow and...
Man, I don't want to ever hear that lyrical miracle shit. I hate that type of shit.
Yeah.
But I can respect...
I respect it all day.
Like,
just the idea, just seeing somebody be able to do that to me is like...
And it's also, I mean, I feel disrespectful saying that like people like King Los or Black Thought are just lyrical miracle rappers, because that's far from the fucking truth. Mm-hmm. They also have great simplistic records as well. So I want to make that very clear. I'm not,
and I have a theory.
I love Los and Black Thought.
I have a theory that Kendrick jacked a lot of King Los' style, but that's just me.
I think you have a valid
that's
fucking
just
point.
Me. I think Kendrick jacked a lot of King Los' style. You know, I mean, I'm just saying, I think that Kendrick paid attention to King Los at some point in his life and his career. I think Los was one of the dudes that he looked at and was like, he's nice.
Yeah. And we're back. I know we just came in from a Black Thought conversation, but we had to stop for a second to go see the Eclipse. So pardon this jump cut, but we had to witness history.
Just stood on the fire escape, New York City style, and looked at the Eclipse.
We were saying off mic that we kind of we understand Cole now.
Understand.
Man.
You know what?
Like, that put things in perspective, man. Hey, it's all about the spirit, the sun, and the God. I'm gonna take a page out of
Cole's book. I'm gonna take a page out of Cole's book. I take all that back I said earlier. All right.
It didn't sit well with your spirit. Once you saw that moon cross the sun,
I understood exactly how little and minuscule this whole rap beef is in the grand scheme of how small we are in this grand universe. Like, we just watched the moon and the sun cross paths.
Yeah.
We can only hope that Jermaine Cole and Kendrick don't cross paths and give us a rap eclipse.
If the sun and the moon can link up,
so can Cole and Kendrick. So can Cole. If the sun and the moon can exist at the same time, so can Kendrick.
But if you think about it too, like we're the big three. It's the sun, the moon, and the earth. Like we were.
See now, you see how your shit clicked just by going outside looking at that?
My whole life is different.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, I feel like a whole different person. I don't even know.
I don't want to sound like the negative. Like this, it was cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it was cool.
But like we react to things. Like my mom came to the studio today for the Eclipse.
Yeah. First time I've met your mom.
God, that's your first time meeting?
First time meeting mom.
Wow.
First
You gotta
time.
ask her again later, Rory, if she still think he gay.
Oh shit. We never had that moment. Damn, is she still here? No. Should have had that moment on mic.
Of your mom thinking I'm gay?
Well, yeah, she said that like 5 years ago.
Oh.
She's like, he's never been in a relationship. Is he?
Tell mom.
Is he gay? I was like, I don't think so.
Back. She can have 5 minutes through my
all right.
my video.
That's wild. That's wild. That's wild.
Hey, Ma, they in there, Ma. Some baddies too, Mom. You hear me, Mom?
Oh, you said something else. My bad.
No, I'm talking about, some of my highlights.
I thought he was taking that to a point.
I thought he was like,
about your mom.
I would have to get on stage, and this is not sitting right with my spirit. Yo, I can't. We went too far with this beef shit.
That's crazy. Like, yo, your mom could look at my... No, man.
No, because you said, get 5
Showing
minutes.
her your sex tapes isn't any better.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, it's some baddies in the camera roll. That's all.
Some baddies in the camera roll.
Some baddies
in gay niggas camera roll. I don't think you're gay, but I'm just saying, gay niggas be having all the baddies, actually.
But not doing what they doing in my camera roll, though. Nah, they ain't doing that.
See, now it's definitely not sitting right in my spirit. I walk over there, you and my mom talk about the Yankees. Like, what else were y'all discussing?
The Yankees. That was it. The Yankees in the Eclipse. Did y'all know that women were supposed to wear red panties today?
What?
For the solar eclipse? Yeah. It's like a thing. Like, we know women are witches.
It was because the eclipse is in Aries. I actually didn't know that, and I didn't think about it. But the eclipse is in Aries. And Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Supposed to wear red panties.
Because that represents Aries.
I don't know.
Because they're demons.
Venus is also in Aries right now. A lot of the planets are in Aries. So if you have if you have any women who have Aries placements in their charts, they've been very horny this past week or so.
Yeah.
Very horny, very aggressive.
If they're Venus or if they're Aries?
If their Aries is in Venus. If their Venus is in Aries, I'm sorry. Or if they have any Aries placements, whether they have an Aries moon,
my Venus
Aries.
in her. Put my Venus in her.
I know a few Venuses.
Yeah. Trying to put my Venus in her.
You're trying to make her,
and her Uranus
moon align?
Yeah, that's all. Well, everything is aligned right now. Everything. Cole started it last night. We didn't get the large picture.
Well, you know Cole's disc
Cole was in Venus.
Yeah. He wish he was in Venus.
His disc caused the earthquake in New York.
No, it didn't.
Oh my God.
It didn't cause that. It didn't cause that.
Did you feel the earthquake?
That was Kendrick. That's what Cole felt. Kendrick fell out the bed.
That was Kendrick laughing.
He said, nigga, where my house shoes at? He heard Cole drop it. He said, nigga, where my fucking slides at? Yeah, I know this nigga. I wasn't even talking to that nigga. He said, what?
Where were you for the earthquake, man?
I was in bed. No, I wasn't in bed. I was actually in the kitchen. And I was washing something.
Like dishes, maybe?
No, it was
washing something else in the kitchen would be hilarious.
No, I think I was cleaning the counter or something. And I had a bottle of water on the island in the kitchen. And I felt it. But I'm thinking like maybe they was upstairs dragging something because it was like vibration. I was like, what the fuck? And then when I turned to look at the water bottle, the water was shaking in the bottle like this.
Like Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Like we just had an earth. And before I could even say earthquake, my phone rang. My homeboy was like, yo, you felt that shit? I said, yo, that was an earthquake? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, that's crazy. That was the hardest earthquake I ever felt in New York. I remember the one in 2010, 2011 maybe, whatever it was. I remember that one.
I remember that too.
I was the only one that felt, I think we was in the studio or something, and I was sitting on the couch, and I was the only one that felt it. And everybody else in the studio didn't feel, and I was like, what the fuck? It felt like the room was shaking just now. And then we went outside and everybody was like, yeah, it was just an earthquake. But a lot of people, that was very small.
Did you feel the aftershock?
I didn't feel the aftershock.
Yeah, I felt I was in the city for the earthquake and then was in Jersey for the aftershock.
Yeah.
And can I be honest with you guys? Can I have like a vulnerable moment that scared me a little bit?
Yeah.
The way Cole doesn't have that killer mentality, I don't know if I have that as a protector, as a family man.
Oh no, you dropped Amara?
So Kia and Amar were in the living room. I was in Kia's room and it started shaking. And instead of like running to defend my family, I was like, what the fuck is that? Completely selfish thought the entire time.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the rubble about to cave in on your fucking
but
like if that would have went to like
I think that was everybody's thought though. Like, what is that? Because we don't experience that strong of an earthquake. We definitely didn't experience.
But I've been told that like you get this protector instinct the moment like you have a kid, and like that was my moment to shine, to like grab both of them and like we're going in the bathtub and like me protect them.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a family. Yo, y'all all right?
Yeah.
I didn't have the instinct.
No, it was definitely one of those.
Them.
It was definitely one of those what the fuck moments. But that was kind of cool to experience that.
I was watching I'm in Jersey. And I was watching my TV shake. And I'm like, if my TV fall and hit this fucking floor, I'm going to be pissed.
Kia's building shook for real. Like that shit was swaying. That was fucking terrifying.
Yeah. No, it was definitely moving. And I'm on the top floor. So it was really like, all right, fam, who built this building? Let me go check their history of like engineers and architects and make sure they built this shit to be able to stand this motherfucking earthquake. Because falling from the 15th floor is not a fun thing.
It was a fun moment and a reminder that just New Yorkers are better than everyone else. We don't take shit seriously. Like we handle earthquakes way better than LA does. Yeah. We're just gonna joke through the entire
time. LA gets real earthquakes.
Yeah, they was all,
but they don't have fun with it.
Yeah, they don't have fun with it.
Niggas
somebody tweeted, I just found out I'm on the same tectonic plate as Philly and Boston, yet I'm paying this New York rent.
You start breaking it down to that.
Wait, no, we're on the same plate.
We're on the same plate, and my rent is more than yours? Nah, fam.
Somebody said, who downstairs cutting a well-done steak? And that shit...
A well-done steak.
That shit had me crying, bro.
Yeah, that was a real earthquake. Definitely the strongest I've ever felt in New York. I've been in one in LA that was probably that strong, too.
In the Mondrian was the scariest earthquake I think ever.
It's a nasty place to have an earthquake.
I was terrified. That was like really shaken in LA. That was drastically different than the one that happened in New York.
Oh, well, we survived it. We survived the earthquake. We survived an apology for rap beef.
We survived Glorilla versus JT.
We definitely survived that. Survived Glorilla and JT. I saw that on the timeline a little bit. JT was tweeting. And
can you guys inform me how did that start?
Okay.
I didn't even know they had beef.
Okay. So
I was only concerned about one beef all weekend.
This is what started the argument. Because I was watching this shit. Me and Julian were watching it play by play. So this is what started the argument. Somebody had posted on Instagram or whatever. So, Glorilla's project dropped. Shout out to everything. We can get into that later. It's a really, really good project. And I did not expect her to release a project of that caliber. I didn't. Like, whoever produced it with her really seems to know her style. They seem to know what niche they want her to go into as far as female rap. She's very obviously going not as sexy as Sexy Red, but she's going the Sexy Red route of grabbing the niggas. Glorilla is making music. Out
of all the women rappers, and sorry to categorize her that way, but she's probably my favorite out of all of them.
Who Glow?
Currently right now? Yeah, she can rap.
Yeah.
I like her music. She didn't put that cha-cha bullshit on the album though, right?
No, hell no.
Thank God.
No. But she has some really good stuff on there. Shout out to her and Megan for bringing Johnny Blaze out of retirement twerking. I text Rory, I said, Megan's a philanthropist.
Yo, Johnny Blaze was on the sink.
Man, she wasn't doing what Megan was doing though.
Yo, that Meg video like belongs in the Smithsonian or whatever the fuck that shit is called. Put that in the MoMA. That video was
that thing. So
I was beside myself watching that shit.
You was beside.
Like we stopped what we were doing in the studio. Like, you know, I know we're working on some important shit right now.
It's okay for us to like sexualize it right now. It's okay.
I'm appreciating art. I don't know if I'm sexualizing her.
I am. That ass look like it's ooh. I know Meg got some good pussy. I know that pussy fire.
Yeah.
I know it is. Party sick. I don't give a fuck what he talking.
Somebody else hit me and said that too.
He gotta be. He ain't getting that no more.
I mean, he seems to be happy with another very beautiful woman.
See what you said?
I don't know him.
Seems to be.
I don't know if he was happy with Meg. He might have been miserable.
No full diss track about no bitch with no whack pussy.
That's a fact. I'm not designing bars.
You guys got me there.
I'm not designing no bars for no
I have
chick.
no retort
If you ain't got no
correct.
good pussy, you can say whatever you want about me. I'm never responding. I'm like, whack pussy, get out of here.
Yeah, and
when you got that fire, oh my God, I might call conductor, Uncle Al. Nigga, I need all you niggas to send me a track right now.
And then you went on a press run with your new girl to talk about the fire old pussy.
Yeah.
Nah, that make pussy fire.
That
might be why Tory shot her.
All right.
Okay. All right.
See, we got to start really thinking into shit though.
Okay.
Like, what if she was like, yo, I'm not fucking with you no more?
I need you to stop.
And she started walking away.
That didn't sit right with Tory's spirit?
She started walking away from me. He shot at her feet.
I don't want to. We're not gonna joke about
you.
that.
You only shooting at a girl that got good pussy. That's the only pussy you shooting at. That pussy fire.
More.
Meg, I know it's fire, Meg. I know that pussy fire. And Meg looked like she got the crock pot, so she could time the oxtails, go in there and throw it on you, then go back in the kitchen, and that shit be just ooh.
Yeah.
I know that pussy fire.
So Meg is bringing all the women out of retirement to twerk to her and Glorilla's song Wannabe, which is on the album, which is really good. Now, anyway, one of Glorilla's songs, in a song named I, she basically says, I wish Nicki and Cardi could stop beefing so that they could drop a classic. And I wish, and just to let y'all know, me and JT not beefing. We not friends, but we not beefing.
Glorilla?
Yeah, yes. Mm-hmm. Now, the rumor has always been that at one of the Rolling Louds, or if I'm not mistaken, one of these festivals, that Glorilla slapped JT. That's been a rumor that's been going on for a long time.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing that.
Part of which, when Glorilla dropped, Glow, she has that line, slapping rap bitches and making bail hoe. So when she dropped the line that says we not beefing, one of the blogs picked it up and said this, and that. I guess this didn't happen. JT said, I've been telling y'all this girl ain't slapped me, da. She just did that to get clout or whatever. I just let that narrative run.
Nothing about JT tells me she got slapped and didn't go to jail behind it.
Yeah,
so Glorilla gets on the internet and said, okay, did you want me to, you're saying I didn't slap you, semantics. Did you want me to get on here and say that I hit you with a purse? That's what happened. You tried to take off your shoes. I didn't know whether the bitch was she said, I didn't know whether she was gonna get sturdy or get active. Anyway, they're going back and forth. JT's like, da-da-da-da, and Glorilla's like, why you lying about getting touched? Like, basically like, okay, I didn't slap you, but I hit you with a purse. I think they got into a little scuffle, but I don't think she open hand slapped JT, and that's what JT is saying didn't happen. And basically JT posted all her mugshots and said, my 9th one is coming. Glorilla said, bitch, like you got them from stealing. You ain't getting them from fighting. You ain't about that. And basically, they was just going back and forth. JT was calling Glorilla ugly, calling her fish face. She told Glorilla she was gonna stab her. She said, I'm gonna poke you up like them pissy mattresses you was laying on.
Jesus Christ. JT told Glorilla, I'm gonna stab you.
She said my next mugshot is gonna come from me poking you up. Poking holes in you.
Looking bad for the fellas right now. We got JT on Twitter saying she's gonna stab another rapper, and Cole was up there
saying he couldn't sleep. He couldn't sleep. You believe this shit? See? It's the soy milk.
Put on some rain noises.
It's the soy milk, yo. It's the soy milk.
It's turning the frogs gay.
Yeah, it's the soy milk. I'm convinced. We got to start checking this soy milk.
But yes, check out Glorilla, everything. Hopefully her and JT does not turn violent. I don't think violence with women. I don't.
But with men, it's okay though, right?
What do you mean?
With women, you don't like violence. But with men, it's cool.
That's what I didn't like about the timeline last night too. Women was chiming in like, oh, y'all just don't understand what growth and maturity is about. Y'all want to see a fight all the time. These niggas was not gonna fight. Like, y'all losing sight of that.
We losing sight of the plot.
Yeah, these niggas wasn't gonna fight. This was rap. Women like, y'all just don't understand the maturity. Y'all always want to see beef all the time. Y'all always want to. No, we don't. We didn't ask for this. They gave us this.
Oh, I didn't screenshot it. Somebody, because I believe like Ari had put out something like congratulating Cole and like thanking him for all his energy and all this shit. Someone retweeted, anytime a girl says you're the bigger man, you lost.
Of course. Of course. You was the bigger man.
You lost.
You lost.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all know how I feel about Cole. I can't. Now you took yourself out the category of fuckable too.
He's married.
I'm not, obviously, we're talking about fantasies. Obviously you can't. But I'm saying like you can't be like the girl, the guy, the rapper that all the girls got crushes on and then do that. Cause now it's like,
Yeah, it's like you went to go watch him play basketball and he had no points.
Yeah.
No points. He ain't even come out the locker room.
But you know you have to ball a little extra like when your girl's there.
Hell yeah. You got to do everything. Triple double.
Or he like, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga foul him and stand over him and he just like walk away like, get up. Like show some aggression.
I can't believe, I'm going to keep saying it. I can't believe Cole did that. There was so many ways I saw this going. This is not one of those ways. This is absolutely, this is insane. Insane. Why would J. Cole do this to himself? Like, I really don't.
Maybe it's a conspiracy. Maybe K-Dot got something on him.
It don't matter. Part of the battle is you got to see it. You got to go through it.
Maybe it's something that can't. Maybe it's something he don't want to come out.
He what? He gay? That could
Why
be.
Did your brain go there?
I'm just saying that's the only thing. That'll be the only thing that kid like.
That would do wonders for his career.
For Cole?
Yes.
No, stop. We ain't that progressive. We made some strides. We ain't that progressive. We ain't ready for
all Cole fans are. We ain't ready for one of the best. He's gonna get a whole new fan base.
Bro, we not ready for one of the best niggas in rap to come out as gay.
John Lennon's gonna interview him.
I don't care who interview him. We not ready for that. We ain't that progressive. For one of the best of his generation, like, yo, I'm gay.
Tyler, what are you talking about?
Tyler is not on this level, bro.
I'm not saying he's on Cole's level, but he's fucking close as far as numbers go.
Fuck numbers. He ain't one of them niggas you be. We talking about them niggas, Rory. In the barbershop, when we talking about the spitters and the niggas that can go.
Tyler at the barbershop.
Nobody ain't saying, yo, Tyler the creator. Nobody ain't saying that. And shouts to Tyler, dope artist, but ain't nobody throwing his name in the ring when they come to spitting like, yo, bars.
He killed B.O.B. and Bruno Mars.
Listen, man.
No one remembers that? All right, cool.
So
I'm the only one.
Nobody listened to Bryson's new album, which we all were looking forward to and is really good.
I guess I got to listen to it tonight since rappers can't sleep and shit. I don't know. I got to listen to Bryson tonight. Bryson, my bad, bro. I forgot you dropped Friday. I'm going to listen to your shit tonight, man. I thought we had some shit going on in hip hop that needed my attention at the moment. Ain't shit happening, man.
I only gave Bryson one like quick listen because again, I was on the Cole shit all weekend. I do have to give it a proper listen before I give a real review. But
yeah, man.
Out of the gate, was it a little all over the place to you?
I think the ending is a little all over the place, but no, I think it's pretty cohesive. Except for the ending. I don't like the ending couple songs.
I like that country record he has. That sounded like he sent it to Beyonce, just didn't make it
and
on her shit.
I'm putting it on mine.
Yeah, I thought his country record was hard. But I want to give it a proper listen.
I'm gonna listen to it tonight. I'm gonna listen to it tonight. Yeah, man. I don't know what's happening with rap at the moment.
I met Nicholas Craven for the first time in person, and we took a Spider-Man meme photo to prove to everyone, in fact, we are not the same person.
Fire.
It was confusing in the studio, though.
Yeah.
Coming in and out, being called wrong names, but yeah.
All right, well.
So are there any other artists you guys are looking forward to dropping? Because I feel like everybody is dropping this year. I feel like this is a drop year. So is there anyone else you're looking forward to dropping this year?
Well, since the kid from North Carolina don't want to rap no more, there's a kid from South Carolina named Nick Grant that I think is going to have an amazing project this year.
Shout out to Nick.
Looking forward to his project. Rory sent the record for his album.
That Nick's on, yeah.
That Nick is on Nick, Simba, and Ransom. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Like what they did on that.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. Like, maybe he ain't want that out. Maybe it ain't gonna make the album.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's definitely making the album. That shit is crazy.
But yeah, I don't know who else is dropping. I don't think Drake is giving us nothing this year. I think he's gonna take a break.
I'm with you.
You think Kendrick is gonna drop an album?
Oh, absolutely.
He has to.
That's what this is. This is a rollout. All of this is just leading up to an album for him, for Kendrick. I don't think Drake is giving us another album this year. I don't care what Cole does with the fall off.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, I was. That's that.
So
I was looking forward
I know
to that.
we're beating a dead horse. I'm just going back to, but listening to Might Delete Later, like I liked the Cameron I'm Ready flip.
I didn't.
And then this morning I'm like, man, why you got fucking Cameron rapping on a beat he's already rapped on? I just like I was just disgusted.
Yeah,
I didn't like Cam because Cam has been putting out some dope freestyles on his Instagram. And I thought some of the freestyles he spit was better than that
much
verse he gave Cole. And I'm like, this is Cole you rapping with. Killer supposed that wasn't Killer.
No,
he was supposed to be Killer on that. Like that wasn't. So I didn't like that. But shout out to Cam because he been dropping some freestyles that him and Fab been dropping some
is
freestyles.
Fab coming?
Too. You know what? It's funny. Me and this nigga watched the whole show together, and I didn't ask him that one time. And I thought about it as soon as I left. Like I ain't even asked this nigga what's up with the music, man. Yo, Fab, what's up, man? What you doing, bro? Because these niggas don't want to rap. Well, Jermaine doesn't want to rap.
I don't know if I want a Fab album. Just give me another Soul Tape. That should be his next.
Something Soul Tape, another Summertime Shootout. He been dropping these freestyles on his Instagram, going crazy.
Freestyles have been great.
Yeah, he was showing us he's still in shape. Like he still could put them bars together. Like, what's up, man? We need a Soul Tape, something.
That's all I want to hear from him right now.
Yeah, I want a Soul Tape.
I don't need him to give like a full album, go at it. Like just, bro, pick some soul beats and rap. Yeah. That's really all I need from Fab right now. Yeah. And I think that's best career-wise too. Like, you know, Fab's damn near retired.
Yeah. Fab hanging out with his kids, man. His son almost taller than me. It's crazy shit going on. Cole don't want to rap. What the fuck is going on out here, man? This shit is crazy. I'm staying in
Fab's kids growing up being compared to Cole not rapping is hilarious.
I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at Fab like, yo, this is fire. This nigga at the Drake show with his sons. Like,
but what made you not call me when you went to the Drake show? What made you not call me after
I was here on Friday too. I live in New Jersey.
I asked him
because I didn't know if I wasn't going. I didn't know if I was going.
Well, when you got the call and you had to travel an hour and a half to get there, why you ain't say, yo, Damaris been asking me for tickets for 2 weeks?
Honestly, I swear I did not think I was going to that show. I swear to God. That was like literally like a, all right, man, fuck it, let me go, man. But I didn't get there. I got there. He might have been on stage for 40 minutes. I got there and it was like a few records before he brought Wayne out. Like I literally got there and the show was in full swing. Didn't see Dirk at all until he came out for Laugh Now, Cry Later. And he did maybe 4 songs and then brought Wayne out. So yeah, I missed most of the show. But it's funny seeing Wayne in that type of audience though.
Why is that?
Because a lot of those kids that are at Drake's show, they don't know Wayne's music.
What records did Wayne do? He had a full set or just a few joints like that?
He did maybe, I want to say Wayne probably did 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Maybe 30. But just
what worked and didn't work?
I mean, obviously 6 foot, audience. 7 foot, all of that shit worked. A Millie worked. What's the joint with him and Drake?
Motto? Did they perform together?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have liked to see that.
I think she. What's the record they got together that was big? Drake and Wayne. It was one of their first ones
Bedrock.
together. No, not that.
Bedrock.
Damaris.
Sorry. It was
See, that's
right
why
there.
I ain't tell you to come, because that's the shit you want to see before. Yo, do Bedrock. Yo, who's Shorty with?
If Nikki
Who
was
is
in
Shorty
town,
with?
like
Who's Shorty with that screaming do Bedrock? Who is she with? And everybody would look right at me. I'm like, yo, that's my people's dog.
I would never embarrass you. You would embarrass me before I embarrass you.
How? I was watching the show. I didn't say anything. I didn't scream, yo, do this. Y'all see Meek telling The Rock to get him? He was ringside at WrestleMania.
yes,
Yo, Meek, he's leaning into this internet shit, by the way. A lot of shit he's doing now.
belted
That
out a
little
very
dance he was
weird
doing,
noise.
His dance to Fisher. Did you see it?
Yeah. He's all the way entrenched into the internet shit right now. But yeah, man, I don't know what happened.
I really don't like your Bedrock disrespect though. So.
Me?
Yeah.
I just don't want to see that performed. That's all. That's not a record I'm gonna go to a Drake show and be like, yo, I wonder if he gonna do Bedrock tonight. I don't think no nigga in that arena said that.
Wait, is Bedrock the one with that terrible line? I do something with the retards. I exchange V cards with the retards. What?
It's a different time. That was okay back then.
Explain the line to me, even in context of that era.
I'll sleep with a retarded virgin.
Okay, so it is what I thought it was.
All
right, cool.
He really broke that
Different
down.
time.
Really genius that.
Different time. That was okay back then. Now, kind of crazy. I think that's what a lot of this cold shit is about, though. I think it is about that transphobic line on the project that people.
But that had nothing to do with the Kendrick shit.
I know,
like,
but I think some of that is bleeding into like him giving that speech last night. I'm telling you, bro.
oh, please.
I know when a nigga it's either he thought the trans shit was gonna get him canceled, or Kendrick sent him a picture of something, and I'm telling you, bro, he spooked that nigga back into his cubbyhole.
That's all it could have been. Because what would the trans canceled thing happen in regards to any beef?
You know, that shit is picking up some steam. People trying to say
it's not.
Well, I don't think it is.
6 people on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't think it is. But you know how cold it.
You could say it's a bad line, but it's not transphobic.
A lot of this shit is not transphobic, if you ask me. But whatever, it is what it is. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't think Kendrick will release a record going at Drake. I don't think he will. But I hope he does, though. Oh, I hope he does. I just hope he does. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be great for the culture. Great music. Great bars. A lot of you other niggas get prepared to write, because y'all in that shit too.
Drop down and give me 50.
Sound like you heard it.
I didn't hear anything. I'm just letting niggas know. Prepare if that record comes out, because it's gonna be some shit.
They're gonna do some push-ups?
Yeah, this gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some shit. But we need it. Let's rap. Kendrick and Drake. Jermaine Cole is no longer a he's not invited to the bar. He's not one of the guys. It's
because he's trans?
Not because he's trans. It's like it's just not. It's not in your heart, man. It's okay. Go home.
You think Dreamville Fest still gets sold out next year?
Fuck no.
Yes, it does.
Cancel that shit.
Ma.
Who the fuck is going to Dreamfest next year? Who?
They've had amazing lineups every year. I'm sure.
Yeah,
next year.
when they thought that J. Cole was one of them niggas.
What happens next year when it's Drake, Kendrick, and Cole?
Drake will never perform at Dreamfest. It's over. If he didn't do it,
Stop calling it Dreamfest.
What is it?
Dreamville Fest.
Okay, Dreamville Fest. Whatever the fuck. Dreamville Fest. Drake is not performing. If he didn't perform the year where they had the song out that's number one, he's not doing it. Yeah. He's not doing it.
Maybe 10 years from now, 15 years from now.
I think Drake and Cole are not cool like that no more after this. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. Just my thoughts. I'm just giving y'all my thoughts as we close out.
I think it's cool.
I don't think Drake and Cole is cool. I think Drake don't fuck with nobody now. He looking at everybody a little funny. But he's prepared for whatever comes, I guess.
I mean,
I just hope it happens.
Listen, man, earthquakes, eclipses, it's all gonna end soon anyways.
Yeah.
Big Sean released a book that same day.
Big Sean,
that
do us a
diss
favor,
drop.
Big Sean. This what Big Sean need to do. Everything you had leading up to whatever you putting out right now, try that shit again in 2 months. I'm sorry that all this shit happened.
That's when Drake and Kendrick will reply.
Yeah. I'm sorry that all. Matter of fact, Big Sean,
Cole might go, you know what? It's in my spirit now. I'm back.
Yeah. Big Sean, you know what? Drop a record tonight. That's what you do, Big Sean. You drop a record so these two niggas that really want to go at each other could drop a record.
Oh, I feel for Bryson too, man. Somebody just trying to make their comeback.
Nobody want to hear that. Now
the women are still listening to Also, because I have a bunch of women in my life who don't listen to hip hop, and all they're talking about is Bryson.
Well, Bryson, yes, R&B.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna go to R&B before y'all go to rap. That's a fact. But I just, it's just not right now. The attention and the energy is somewhere else. It's just not, But I'm gonna listen to the Bryson because I fuck with Bryson.
Listen to Glorilla. I think you'll like it too.
Glorilla's album?
Mm-hmm.
I'm never doing that.
Damn. Why?
Why?
I just don't listen to female rap like that.
Sexist.
Well, she rapping but Glow raps like from the perspective of like someone who fucks bitches. I think you would like it.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna listen to it.
She's got a lot of
this is her first album, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna listen to it. I try to always listen to an artist's first album, no matter what. That's when they hit to start.
It definitely has a good car. It's a good for the car too. You riding around smoking, good.
Even if I never listen to an artist again, I always make sure I hear their first project.
Speaking of which, congrats to Yo Gotti. Crossed $100 million, I believe. Some Forbes article.
Okay.
Was I the only one that saw that?
Yeah.
Even Hove commented in it.
No, I didn't see that.
Some exec article, but yeah, he crossed. I guess.
Shout out to Yo Gotti.
$100 million net worth for his company.
That's big. Shout out to Yo Gotti.
Good for Gotti there, and can thank Glorilla. That's what took it there.
Yeah, CMG.
She's definitely one of the biggest artists on that label for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna check out Glorilla, man. I'm gonna check out Glorilla, see what she's talking about, how she put it together. I
would be so scared to be on that label.
Stop it.
You know how fucking petrified I would be to be on that label.
Stop.
Yo, oh man,
that is the scariest beef on earth.
Listen, man. No, the scariest beef on earth is never mind. Listen, we'll be back. We'll be back in a couple of days to talk to y'all. Hopefully the culture is, I don't know. I just don't know where the fuck we go from here, man.
It's an Eclipse.
It's an Eclipse, man. Shout out to everybody in the New York tri-state area that could see it.
Just shouting out people that can see the Eclipse.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
We'll just close.
Niggas can't sleep. Niggas, I'm that nigga. He's just ginger, man.
If you can't sleep during an eclipse.
I think that's what fucked up his spirit. He thought it was the beef, but it was the eclipse fucking with him.
That's true, yeah.
He should have did some research.
Because his Aries was in Venus.
Yeah, he should have sat with his shaman.
Where was his hard drive with them bars at? Where was that at?
It's on the cloud.
That's what we need.
It's on a cloud, but the sun and the moon blocked out the cloud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll be back in a few days, man. Y'all be safe, be blessed. Peace.
No worry and Ma.